Hang on, have you got Jack on? Jack on? Has he got it? What? Speak.
The thumbs up to start.
Oh.
Yep. Right. So coming closer. There, good. All right, cool.
So, yeah. Hang on, James. Just keep going to...
Good afternoon, everyone, as we welcome you to another big Sunday special of Filming Footy's exclusive global live stream of the 2024 Hills Football League Division 1 A-grade season. I'm Jeff Pistola here, and the Call of the Wild team at Heathfield over for the elimination final between Mount Barker and Uraidla Districts, a rematch of last week's closure to the minor rounds, but this time the major prize of remaining in the chase for the premiership. And we wish all the dads out there a happy Father's Day. We also offer a big thanks to Call of the Wild stream media supporters Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, together with HFL partners, naming rights sponsor, Work Locker, Mount Barker, Closey Supermarkets, Sports Power, Sharon, the Courier newspaper, Think Road Safety, and Sports Centre. Of course, the first day of spring today, and certainly looking bright and ready to bloom. Our commentary team of Benny Goldfitch and Jaden J. Hill. Good afternoon, boys.
Pistols, great to be here, Jade. Good to see. Yep, Jaden's here, obviously. We've got the another mic down at ground level, so Jaden's good, I think. Jaden, you going well?
It's going good, thanks. It's very good.
Also great to have the Sherpa production Trek here in Salesh, and also additional to the commentary team this afternoon, we'd like to welcome from the Adelaide Footy League, of course, the great man Jack Moore down at ground level. So we'll cross down to Jack now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a picturesque elimination final in Hills Footy for 2024. We've got, of course, Ben Goldfinch up there, Pistols, and Jaden J. Hill ready to bring you all the action. I'm Jack Moore down here at ground level, and the two teams are warming up. Umpires are coming out. Loser of this one, of course, goes home for the season. Their season is done, and the winner is through to next week. I'll throw it back up to you guys, and I'll see if I can grab a couple of people, maybe an umpire to have a chat to, and then this game will get underway. Back up to the commentary team.
Thanks very much, sir, to Jack Moore, of course, be joining us this afternoon. And, of course, we've got to say a big welcome to James Davis, who's working overtime. Of course, yesterday's game out at the qualifying final to Hahndorf, and, of course, bringing you all the shots here off the balcony of the Mount Lofty Club Rooms, Arca Bar Clubhouse, that is known. So, boys, these two sides, as we said, met last week, so case of deja vu for them, but more importantly to remain in the hunt, advancing through to next Sunday. Of course, first semi-final where they'll play, obviously, Mount Lofty, who went down yesterday. So just your thoughts here. Good crowd in the house. Father's Day special. Both sides warming up. Yeah.
Yep, well, just go down to ground level. Daniel Lackenby, here we go. Good work, Jack. Over to you.
Barkeroos, it's been a tough season, and fourth and fifth, of course. The loser, there is no tomorrow, but you'll be well prepped for this.
Yeah, ready to go. So it's been, we've experienced that most of the week. Even said, she'll still really favouring one end, to be fair. So we'll see how we go.
Real tricky, and the grand final obviously being at your home ground this season too, so if you manage to get through, it might be a bit of an advantage, but you can't give away too much of your secrets, of course, for the game. But what are you expecting from the Demons?
Oh, from the Demons, yeah. Yes, finals hardened, so we know that important today, so just want to be as physical and accountable as we can.
Fantastic. Up to you guys. I'll grab an interview with the Uraidla coach if I can, and we'll come back to ground level shortly. Thanks, team.
It's Jack Moore down on the boundary there. We apologise, a bit of technical difficulties here. Blustery conditions, just upsetting the radio mic, but Jack Moore doing some great
doing good work there.
As we can see, Matt down in the foreground of the picture there, so Jack will be no doubt lurking. Jaden J, style post match, just to get a interview pre-match.
He's a hustler like Jaden. Gets in there.
No one does it better, so toss will not yet taking place, but it'll be important to win here this afternoon. So without further ado, I think we'll go down to Jack Moore.
Wander over this way, coach of Mount Barker, about what they expect from you, and we'll start off by asking you what you expect from them. They've had a pretty good season, pretty tough, you guys on the table, separated by that one win, and swirly conditions here. What are you expecting?
Yeah, they gave us first look last week how good they can be, so we need to make sure that we don't let them have that uncontested possession. When they did that last week, they chopped us up, so we need to make sure we're accountable to that today.
Indeed, and both teams have had a bit of an up and down season, won a couple, lost a couple. Momentum's hard to come by in footy, but the conditions bring it back to the pack, and expecting a lot from Mount Barker, of course, but you guys are a consistent finals team. Just struggling to get over that last hurdle. It would be a good advantage or a good achievement for you if you were able to win through and then obviously play the prelim next week.
Yeah, well, that's the plan, obviously. Today there's no second chance, so we've got a nice young side, and so some of those obstacles that we've encountered before, these boys weren't a part of that, so hopefully they come in. They haven't been burnt by losing too many finals in the A grade, so if we can play our best footy, hopefully we'll give it a fair shake.
Fantastic. Thanks for your time. The game is coming up very shortly. Big goal kickers on both sides. The umpires just about ready. The coin toss. The players are in their huddles. It's elimination final time. Back up to the best team in Hills footy, and the first bounce not far away.
Thank you very much there to Jack Moore. We can see the toss has been run and won, and Tommy Kluvenik has elected to kick down the slope, so to the left of the screen down towards the clubroom end of Heathfield Oval, and it's the Barkaroos on screen there. We'll be kicking towards the Longwood Road end. The breeze here this afternoon, Betty, unlike yesterday, it's actually blowing across the ground from the clubroom side across to, the Coventry wing entrance area, so it'll be interesting to see how both sides adapt to that.
Will be pistols, and of course in the reserves we had a thriller there. Blackwood getting over the top of Mount Lofty. 6-11 to 5-10. Scores were level late in that one, but a handy goal and a point to Blackwood, giving them the edge by 7 points. So they're through. But big first quarter coming up. Jaden's just getting some stuff here on his laptop, and he'll be ready and raring to go.
I wonder what super stat he'll pull out today after yesterday's performance. What a great man. And of course, as we said, Jack Moore also joining us today. Of course, doing great stuff in the Adelaide Footy League, so just come up to see how the other world lives up here, so good to have him on board here this afternoon. So it'll be big Lukey Giles in ruck, because what a comeback season he's had this season. Past premiership player, decided to come out and have a kick in the Bees, and here he is, had a very consistent season leading the A-grade rucks. Only changed from Mount Barker from last week's side. Damien Hines coming in, the experienced Hines, and of course young Ethan Baxter squeezed out. So it'll be the young leaper in Schultz for the Demons.
Yeah, a lot of people have talked about him, Pistols, over the last month or so. He's a head-to-head with the Anzac Day medalist in Luke Giles.
So Brucey Dawes,
Billy Stokes opposed to Amado.
And Trevor Morrison in charge. So underway elimination final, no tomorrow. Schultz first touching the ball down the throat of Jeb. The Sog lacked up, so no real yardage gain there. So umpire Dawes puts it up. Giles tries to take the ball out of ruck, pushing it forward is Schultz over the ball there. So no real clearance yet here in the opening stages of this game. It's great to have the big scoreboard opposite us, so bring you everything. Hopefully it keeps up to date, not like yesterday. We had a bit of trouble with the time. Here's a chance for Callens and Medals. Gives out the G-Banger and Grouch. So here's the first forward entry, but getting back and taking a mark there for Uraidla. They move the ball quickly out here to Amado. Good to see him back in the side the later stages of the season. On that left foot, puts it forward. There's the H factor, but a good mark taken by Fidge. He's been in pretty good season form late.
Yeah, Jaden had him in his player of the week last week, I think, Blake Fidge. We'll get to Jaden shortly. He's ready to roll with his stats that matter. Billy Stokes out of side, kicks the ball to half forward line for the Roos. Damien Hine presenting strongly there, and it's a free kick for Uraidla. Jacob Ferrari, half back line. So Ferrari for Uraidla. Talented, versatile player. Low kick. Turnover, Stokes. Short pass to Hines. Takes the mark. So Hines, the big fella, will wheel the ball inside 50 from Mount Barker's first real look at it. Houlihan versus Kluvenet, ground level, free kick, Houlihan. Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, good start by Mount Barker. 6 kicks to 2, 2 inside 50s already. So you can see what they're trying to do here. Mount Barker just push the ball forward and get Houlihan just about one out. So got some great forward power, Mount Barker, with Kobe Koshel as well. So be a good start if Houlihan could put this one through.
So Houlihan, skipper.
I think he kicked 7 goals at this ground.
He did. Has kicked
This
45
season.
for the season for the Roos.
Uraidla last week as well.
Oh,
So formerly on the Essendon list, actually took the VFL Mark of the Year one season. So here we go. Towards the Longwood Road end, and Houlihan has raised the first goal of the game. 2.5 minutes in, so Roos 1 straight. Uraidla yet to get on the board.
Jack, you were saying before?
Yeah, third in league goal kicking in the Hills Footy League this season, Jordan Houlihan. As you mentioned, Pistols Essendon experience, played 71 games at Sturt in the Sandful and kicked 121 goals there. His 46th game of 46th goal, I should say, of the season.
Jaden.
He has also kicked multiple goals 11 times this season as well. So especially coming back from injury, he's been very good. Kicked 2, 3 and 4. So good form by Houlihan.
And a good start here for the Roos out of the blocks. Important that they get a good start, Jaden, because of their finals record. Hasn't been the greatest.
No, I think it's won 2 finals since 2013, I believe. So
Yep.
yeah, they'll be hoping to counteract today and get the win.
Jack Moore and Jaden Hill today doing the stats and special comments along with some ground level work. Fantastic. Pistols and Goldie here calling the shots. Roos on the board early. Dangerous forward line. Jack?
The umpires out there, Bruce Dawes, Ashley Brooks and Trevor Morrison in the field, and the boundary, James Ryan, Josh Bell and Tom Ryan with the flags, Kelvin Upton and Bruce Marston. They've earned their spot in the final, and let's hope it's a brilliantly umpired game, Goldie.
So, ready to go again. Bit of a arm wrestle out the middle. Giles just holds his ground, got it to Stokes. Getting wrapped up in the tackle there is Lockie Murphy. So 4 minutes gone now. Roos through Houlihan, 1 goal. Uraidla yet to score in the elimination final. Division 1 A grade action.
So Leaper there, bring the ball down with Schultz. Quick kick away for the Barkaroos up here towards Watke. Fumbles it, Big Hines comes in, strong attack. Here's a chance here taken by Tom Edwards. This under 18 premiership player last year, puts it out towards the Coventry wing. Here's a chance for Rara if it'll sit for him. Good tack on the ball there by the experienced Bennett, forces the ball over the boundary line and out over the line.
Jack?
You mentioned Pistols, that kick from Edwards made his senior debut round 1 this season and has held his spot all season, so something Uraidla definitely see him in their future plans.
So Boland, Giles gets it down to Callens. He's locked up, but umpire claiming infringement there. So the pass Mara Miller, Sammy Callens, plus also dual Murphy medalist is best and fairest for the Mount Barker
Eastern
football.
Zone State champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Puts it
Black.
forward. It's a chance for Cashel. Got one hand to it. Taken away in defence there by Thomas Gress, the Iron Fist. But perhaps could have done better with the ball. As we said, the breeze blowing straight across the ground there. Caught the ball, so out over the boundary line. So the resultant free kick will go to Mount Barker. Although the Academy boy, just in a bit of a discussion there. Finally, the ball will come back here
Fidge.
for the Roos to Fidge. He started pretty well with a couple of possessions here, Benny. So just over 5 minutes in, Barkaroos 1 straight. Uraidla yet to get on the board.
Schultz takes the mark. Been in great form, as we've talked about, from the Fidge kick. Half back line for Uraidla. Yet to get the ball inside 50. I'm sure Jaden will have some insight over the next few minutes as we dissect the opening 8 minutes of the quarter. At the moment it's 6 minutes gone. Here's a real chance now for Harry Allen. We know what he's capable of. Short pass inside 50. Timpano put up the dukes, couldn't quite take the mark. And a good tackling pressure there from the Roos in defence through Roscoe Brooks, premiership player in 2012. Opposed to Ryan Turner. So Turner versus Brooks in ruck. Turner uncontested. Brings it to ground level. Buzzing around in defence for the Roos with Callens. He tries to find Jamie Grouch. He'll get onto that left hand over the top. 1-2 combination. Worthley involved. Handball over the top. Good link-up play here from Mount Barker. Titterman with the kick forward. Jordan Houlihan. Good press there by Kluvenek. Ground level now. Aitchison. Good tackle. Holding the ball.
Yeah, good pressure applied there by the horny one in Worthley. Of course, it's been a couple...
Some great umpiring, gave him plenty of time to dispose, and he pinged him right at the end.
Couple of games down at South Adelaide Reserve, so he puts the ball forward. Big pack, big Giles, big Agile just drifts across the face and takes a relieving mark for the Roos. So Lukey Giles, plenty of experience there, as I said, comeback season. And what a good, after a while out of the game, he's done a pretty good job. Puts it in front of a commentary spot. Big leg there was Cashel, picked up by the noose. Kluvenek gets the teammate there. I think it might be Jep under the bottom there. Yes, Tommy Jep. Tackled well by Callan, so no prior. So the big men gave her again. The leaper shoots, which he does, gets handed the ball, trapping it well with Callans. Amato's on him like a seagull on a chip. Goes to ground under pressure. So 2 Mar medalists there. And don't forget this Wednesday night, you watch all of this season's Mar medal live and direct here on Filming Footy.
J Hill, anything? I'll go in the next 30 seconds. I'll go to you at the next stoppage. Giles, handball over the top, intercepted there by Amato. Ragdolled to the ground by Callans. It's going the other way. It's a free kick for Amato.
Really strong start by Amato. 31 goals in the season, played 8 league games for the Bays, so he's one to watch.
Amato, kick inside 50, turned as the target. Floating across the front though with Brazier. Can he pick it up? Hold on to? No. Eventually got the kick away to Jep. Jep in turn to Allen. He's set upon immediately by Fidge. Got the handball away to Worthley. Unloads a bit of a barrel. Timpato brings it to ground level. Here's a chance for Slade on the ground. And he has kicked the point. JJ Hill.
12 kicks to 11 in favour of Mount Barker, 4 inside 50s to 3 in favour of Uraidla, which is quite surprising considering the early or forward half pressure by Mount Barker as well. And Uraidla have played 39 finals since 2010 and won 22 of them.
So Uraidla, their first score of the game as they kick down to the left of screen, down the slope here to club room in. So Barker bring the ball back, wing area. Giles is the target, shoots in front of him, got his hands to it, brings it down. Here's a chance for Jep. He's under pressure, got rid of it to Stokes. Stokes gives the cross here to young Jaden Noonan, playing his first A-grade final. Son of a gun, comes up here. Houlihan and Kluvenek. That'll be a good battle this afternoon. Here's Rudkey. Slides up the ground, Whitecamp on the lead. Ball comes back here, train of handballs. Ends with Stokes, gets boot the ball, go inside 50, getting back as Kluvenek. Spilt there by his teammate there in Gresh. Ball comes to ground. Quick handball there by young Crotchy. Ball comes back out. Here's Aitchison, hot ball in his opening minutes. Why not? Elimination final. No tomorrow for the loser.
Jack.
Needed to really get that because Koshel was out the back, and interestingly in both their matchups this year, Uraidla have kicked 4 and 6 goals in the first quarters of both those sides, and 9 minutes in yet to hit the scoreboard in the goal column. So one tick in the box on the whiteboard for Mount Barker.
And they lead 1 goal, Mount Barker. Uraidla 1 point. First goal kicker was Jordan Houlihan. It is a dangerous Roos forward line. We've got Koshel down there and Houlihan if the ball comes out, but it's going to be a wrapped tackle there, Lachlan Schultz. So out of side. We've gone 10 minutes, opening quarter action, elimination final for 2024 from Heathfield. Of course, yesterday Nambour United getting the chocolates against Mount Lofty in a tough contest in windy conditions at Pine Avenue, and also Birdwood losing to Gumaraka. So Gumaraka through to the grand final in Country Division A grade action.
So Ruckjill going around with Schultz, follows up. Round ball, gathered here for the Roos. They go forward. Koshel territory. The back is Houlihan, brings it down. Koshel also getting involved. Watke arrives. Throw away the top there. I think that was Oric. Locked up there is Houlihan. So we were about 40 metres out from the Longwood Road end goals here at Heathfield Oval. Good crowd in the house, as you expect, despite blustery weather. Hines flicks it out. Trying to barge his way through there, Mount Barker. No free kick paid there.
Yep, Jack.
Banding up Koshel super tightly, of course. 42 goals, their second leading goal scorer on the season for Mount Barker.
Ball comes out. Fidge kicks the second goal for the Roos. He's very excited about that one. So Mount Barker up and about early. JJ Hill.
Yeah, they sure are. So 6 inside forward, 50 entries to Mount Barker, 5 for Uraidla, 17 kicks to Mount Barker, 12 to Uraidla and 3 marks to 2. Jack.
Blakey Fidge, his 14th goal in the season. The Madam Junior played 21 senior games there, and Also 14 reserves games at Sturt in the Sandful to go along with 30 in the under 18s. So plenty of Sandful experience across both these sides, Goldie and Pistols.
Well, it's actually his first time since round 7 he's scored consecutive goals in the game as well. So there you go.
So, early stages, bit of authority here from the Roos. They won the game last week, as I said, last minor round clash, so repeat this week, and once again they're up to a flying start, so 2 goals to a behind. Back in the centre, cleverly tapped over the back by Schultz. The agency of Nykamp puts the Demons into side 50, coming out Brooks defensively. He's got support there. Gavadare, I think this might be Lockie Murphy. Defence, ball held in there, so the umpire will come in and ball. Umpire Dawes fix it up. Brooks gets it down. Fit out there, Worthley at the bottom of the pack. 2 Tom Worthleys playing today on the opposite sides. Bit of a unique situation here in the Hills Football League. Once again, the ball held in there. Umpire Dawes will come in and ball it up. So overcast conditions here. Hopefully no rain. Big Giles goes alone, gets towards Billy Stokes. Runs along the boundary line, puts it out towards the wing area. For a contact there, taken by Schultz, playing kick behind the play. The big man, agile big man, puts towards centre half forward, coming out there. Good mark taken there. For the Roos.
Is that Noonan?
Yeah. I think it is young Noonan. As we said, his first finals campaign in senior football. So, Roos go forward. Foot races on. Nice gather there. Gives it back to Aitchison. He's been in very good form, but good ragdoll tackle applied there by Tommy Edwards. And wins the free kick for holding the ball.
Yep, Jack Moore talked about Edwards.
Yeah, and he couldn't have kicked that inside 50. Uraidla were very disciplined, had their men all manned up, so there was no loose, no leads, no options.
Amato takes the mark. So, this way, that way, goes inside 50. 2 on 1. Uraidla through Turner. He's got some players. He's just got to remain composed here and have a shot at 45-degree angle against Roscoe Brooks.
Only his 12th senior game this season for Turner. He's got experience at Sturt, 25 under 18 games there, and made his Demons debut in 2023.
Has kicked 5 for the season, so let's see if he can make it 6 and bring up their first score as a goal in this elimination final. So Turner sets on its way, drifts to the right, still in play here.
Oh, bit of a fumble.
Yeah, bit of a fumble there, comes back out here towards the King and Blake Trenorton. He's taken the ground in a tackle. No prior. This is umpire Morrison. Because umpire Morrison today being joined by Bruce Dawes and Ashley Brooks officiating. So Giles gets the ball down here, this way, that way, clearing kick, bouncing ball. Well given by Tiedemann. Classy youngster goes towards the Coventry wing area. Here's Hines versus Braden Watton, bouncing ball. So there's Ferrari 2 on the 1. Comes back to Ferrari, sends a bit of candy, gets it out wide. To run of Watke, I think it is. He's bundled over close to the line. In fact, a couple of roos there in Houlihan. And Hines makes sure there's no further advantage.
Jack.
We're just seeing where Mount Barker go forward. It's Mitch Kiriakou most of the time, coming off his man, dropping back 20 metres to make it look like Uraidla have a loose man behind the footy self. Mount Barker get it around stoppage. They look up and they see him and second guess themselves in terms of clearance.
So 15 minutes gone. We've got a Jaden J. Hill shortly with his observations on this first quarter so far to Roos. Good start, couple of goals on the board. Jaden, we'll go to you now.
Sure, so 21 kicks to 18 in favour of Mount Barker, 8 forward, 50 entries for Uraidla, 6 to Mount Barker at the moment.
Stoppage situation. Umpire deems a free kick here for the Roos.
And as usual, we have even at Sunday, we have the regular people taking the call, Benny.
Tiedemann goes forward, meantime Pistols, 1-on-1 contest, Houlihan looking for a bit of purchase. Crotchell just says, I'm going to snap this one through for a goal.
Cruel bounce there for Cleveneck. Cashel just taking full advantage of
and
that.
Great work by Tiedemann. He's getting some good touches early. Jaden?
Yeah, he sure is. And yeah, Kobe Koshel, best player 7 times this season. Jack and 42 goals, and had a really good season. Kobe Koshel has.
Yeah, that bounce not quite working there for the Uraidla defence. Jack?
Sorry, Goldie. 25 goals and 14 reserves games last year for South. At the Sandful level, and if you can believe it, there was a season there where he kicked 163 goals in 32 games across Colts, reserves and A grade for Kingscote on KI. So a goal machine, the definition of one.
Jaden?
Well, he knows how to kick big bags. He's kicked multiple goals 12 times this season.
So here's the X Factor. tracking the ball. So Jeb, ground level, good work there by Aitchison, holds it in. As I said, regular viewers and man Aussie tuning in from Walgett, home of the Walgett Dragons and the Walgett Rams, and Aussie will be pretty happy. And also Phil Heinrich, of course, 2 past Mount Barker greats, to be happy with the start by their side. Comes out the Jeb, kick smothered by Grouch, rebounds, kick up the line by Murphy. There's Tiedemann, that's silver service to the skipper. Always good when you kick to the skipper. Might get a
Cousins combining there, Murphy to Tiedemann,
Yep.
2 of the great names of the Mount Barker Football Club, and then a third in line, Houlihan.
Absolutely.
Next generation on display there for the Roos.
Yep. So, Houlihan, as we said, already kicked the opening goal of the game for the Roos. So, the shot, he'll kick from about 45 metres towards the long road end. As the breeze blowing across the ground.
Okay, big kick.
That's a good
I
leg.
about that.
He's got the distance, got the accuracy. Well done by the skipper. Has he second?
I reckon there's some concerns here for your Uraidla, Jack.
They've started slow. As I mentioned, the last home game was the last matchup between these two, I should say. It was only last week at Benson Radiology Oval, and it was 3-1-19 at Mount Barker, Uraidla 4-2-26, a Uraidla 7-point lead at quarter time. It was close all day before Mount Barker pulled away to win by 28 points. They've had the ball inside 50, a couple of set shots on goal. That defensive 6, though, is holding up beautifully for Mount Barker.
So back in the middle. Rucks go at it. Ferrari having a go against Giles. Giles just holds his ground. Amato for Uraidla kicks the ball dribbly into the half-forward line to Eli Nightingale. Good to see him in the forward line for Uraidla. Here's Slade. You can see that tackling pressure immense is early for Mount Barker, not allowing Uraidla any clear possession forward here. Pistols.
Yep, absolutely. Matt Slade, very experienced footballer because Adelaide Uni, very fit and left foot, very dangerous when he gets the opportunity. Once again, ball in at ground level, held in there. Big Hines.
Jack.
And in the round 9 matchup, Uraidla managed to keep Houlihan to only 1 goal. He's already got 2 in the first quarter, so another dangerous sign for the rest of this match.
Meanwhile, Stokes trying to break through there. Tackled, so umpire Morrison to recommence play, sets it up. Giles, Ferrari, Giles gets it down. Amato trying to crash his way through there. Umpire Morrison in. Once again, good surveillance. Bit of fancy footwork from umpire Morrison. Of course, the umpires must thank their sponsors. Glen Osmond and Mount Pleasant Butcher, Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice through Matt Adam, Appel and Sports Power Mount Barker. Here's a chance, go inside 50. But sitting back there was Bennett's the only man sort of loose there, and the ball hit him straight on the chest. So Daniel Bennett's, of course, past premiership player for Blackwood, puts up the line, one key over his head. Here's a loose ball. Tiedemann improvises well, bouncing ball forward, waiting its.
Beautiful
well done there by Ulrich. Here's a chance for Houlihan. They're looking very slick already.
Yep. Absolutely, Pistols. Houlihan looking very dangerous. Tiedemann, Murphy, they're all getting involved. That's a dangerous switch. Could favour the Gecko. Get Worthley against Slade here. This way, that way. The Gecko says, I'm going to go and lace out. No one in particular over the top of the intended target. Backing up nicely. Bit of a dribble kick. And it's gone through for a minor score there by Ulrich. Jaden J. Hill. Danger sides for Uraidla?
Oh, it is. Well, they haven't lost the first quarter since round 12 this season, so a bit immune at the moment, Uraidla, so wouldn't be suited to this at all.
So ball back into play. Coventry side wing making space in front. Nycamp quickly moves the ball on. Down towards the King. Trenorden, he wastes no time. Turns and goes bang.
Better.
Going forward, Brooks under the ball defensively gets the ball down. Bennett arrives. Here's Timpano. Perhaps he was scragged. Goes in the umpire. Comes back here. Well done by young Noonan.
How classy is that? In his
Puts it up
first
the line.
final.
Here's the X Factor. Harry Allen gathers the ball, lifts the eyes, goes back forward. Once again, Bennett's involved. Well done there. I think that's Ocky the Jockey. Walters puts it forward. Once again, 1-on-1. Turner and Brooks. Roscoe Brooks gets it back to young Noonan.
He's looking composed,
good work,
isn't he?
Timpano. Yes,
First final,
Ross
sensational.
Brooks. But in the meantime, he's run out of tarmac over the boundary line. So result free kick. That's set first senior final. Young Noonan.
Only his 4th game of the season.
Yep, 4th A grade
played
game.
for Sturt in the 18, so he's got that composure, he's got that experience there.
So boundary throwing inside 50 here for Uraidla. They need a goal just to settle it down here. Amato hacks it out. In fact, that was Timpano. Amato around the contest though. Grouch. Handball back. So the Roos, a bit of a slip though. Paying off at the moment though. Everything is. Aitchison. Short pass. Billy Stokes. just saying, calm it down, guys. Let's go to the outer side, and that's where he goes. Not the best kick, but it's coming off for the Roos at the moment. Koshel held on to. Free kick outer side.
This makes you panic, doesn't he, when he's up there, up the ground?
So the boy from Wasanga originally spent time at South Adelaide, puts the ball up the line. The big Hines takes the mark. So Hinesy thought about the handball, then tries to do it himself, in the end he's caught. Here's Thomas Jett moving on the ball, this way, that way for the Sog. Lifts the eyes, puts it to the centre of the ground, bouncing ball, grabbed there by Nycamp. Gives it back to Amado. Ball inside 50 now, coming out, it's Timpano. Under lots of pressure there, Timpano, all class. He's got the medals in the Adelaide Football League. Gets it back here to Watke. Lifts the eyes, got a loose man at centre forward. Nycamp
got Jett running for him. The close mates go bang. 1-2 combination not coming off there. Jack?
They almost got through there, Uraidla, because they'd had to push about 3 or 4 spare men around the footy in order to win the clearance. They looked up, the 3 or 4 spare for the Roos were inside their D50, so they went lateral and used the option, and it almost came off.
Murphy with the kick in here from Mount Barker at the 22-minute mark. They're in a good position here as Noonan takes another mark, gets to his feet. We'll go to Jaden shortly at the 23-minute mark. So Jaden Noonan kicks the ball out towards the outer side. Big pack here. Ferrari crashes in, brings it to ground level. Nightingale, ball smothered. Amado over the top to Jett. Jett, laser-like pass, came off the elbow of Murphy, who goes and gets it. Crashing in was Jett. Ground level, here's a real chance. Oscar Walters got it out to Worthley. Snap it, goal. And it's just been touched there on the line by Ethan Field. Jaden.
It's just the trust they're putting in Jaden Noonan as well. Beforehand, Ross Brooks could have kicked it out, but gave him the handball. Had trust in his young player as well. So they've got trust in everyone at the moment in Mount Barker.
So Ethan Field in his 50th A grade this afternoon gets it up to Grouch. Grouch in turn puts it up here. Bouncing ball. Gathering it nicely. There. The Roos. Here's a chance for Houlihan. Good handball there back to Amado. Cloven it. The Noose puts it forward. Fumble there. Off hands from Turner.
Just needs some composure, Uraidla.
Yep, here's Jett.
They're under enormous pressure.
They are. Comes out to Ferrari. Has a little bit of a fumble there. And well tackled there by Lockie Murphy, because son of David.
And they head over the footy there, so well protected by the umpire.
Umpire Morrison saying too high, so little wedge kick forward. Good opportunity for Mark. Sweeping on his shoulders. Gets a bit of space. Tries inside out kick. Favourable bounce here towards Timpano. Now Bark will be happy for that man, as I said, playing his 50th A grade game, and Ethan Field to score the try over the line for a behind. So Uraidla 3 behinds. Out Barker 4-goal 1. 24 minutes ticked over here in the first quarter. Call the Wild Elimination final.
Jack?
Just a quick note with Houlihan's 2 first quarter goals. The captain, Kluvenek, is really wearing him like a glove, taking responsibility for him inside 50 for Mount Barker as the intercept mark here is taken by Ferrari.
Yes, it is. Similar position to he was before, and they need this, Uraidla, as we head towards quarter time. They're starting to get a bit more composure with their ball usage. You never say die with Uraidla in finals, that's for sure. Even though they're behind by 22 points in this first quarter, they are a finals hardened side. Matt Down, multiple premiership player, now coach. Ferrari. As I say that, he kicks it to the line to Man. Timpano was there, but it's fisted through. Jaden for a minor score. Your thoughts so far? Good little period here for you, Adrian?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, getting some momentum back as well. The disposal count isn't one-sided that much. 44 kicks to 38 in favour of Mount Barker at the moment. Uraidla have actually won the inside 50 count, 14-9.
Yeah, and the tactic of just putting an extra couple around the stoppage, around the clearance, is just helping them maintain the ball and not letting it get out the back.
So kick out from Ethan Field taken here for Uraidla. Puts it back out over the boundary line there. So resulting free kick will go to Scott Callens in the distance there.
Yep.
So Sammy Callens, half-back flank area, nurses up the Coventry side wing towards Big Hines. Big pack. This ball comes out here. Following up there is Amado, he's been busy. Gets the left foot forward. Oh, well controlled there. I think that's Nycamp got boot the ball. Good defensive mark taken by Fidge. Already a goal kicker this afternoon. Fidge, this time taking the ball deep in defence. Thought about the handball to Bennett, but we'll go back, indicate it's going to go long. Up the scoreboard flag, which reads 4-1 Mount Barker. to the Demons, 5 straight behind. So once again the pack sets himself, comes down. And we can hear in the background right next to us is the timekeeper's box, so the siren's going to end a little bit of push and shove just after the siren there. So a good opening term here for Mount Barker, 4-1,
Yeah,
the 5 behind, so 20-point margin at half-time in favour of the Demons.
we're going to send Jack and Jaden down at ground level, just get their thoughts from the different huddles here at quarter time. Yeah, go ahead, Jaden, of course
Just
you
some
do.
quick stats, 46 kicks to 41 in favour of Mount Barker in that quarter, inside 50 count, 15-9 in favour of Uraidla as well. And it's, like I said before, it's the first time since round 12 against Mount Lofty that Uraidla has actually lost the first quarter. So, yeah, bit different for them trailing at quarter time, but go down in the huddles and see what Matt Down and Luckers have to say.
See you, Jaden.
All right. Okay, we might go for a short break, quarter time here. Trust you enjoy.
Yeah, let us know where you're coming in
coverage,
from.
yes.
Call it Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page, Filming Footy YouTube. And we're on Lofty 88.9 FM across the Adelaide Hills today.
I couldn't think of anything better than listening or just watching the football here on Father's Day. Trust all the dads are just having
Terrific.
a relaxing afternoon. Okay, we'll take a short break here. As I said, it's quarter time. It's Mount Barker 4-1, leading Uraidla Districts 5 behinds. Elimination final action. Back with more shortly from Heathfield Oval.
The time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-aside play. The boys and girls on my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle, and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a rabbit, devil, a buckaroo, a brooker, or from the woods. My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride, let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride. Your ship dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there.
Heathfield Oval. Hills Football League Elimination final action. Coming you through Filming Footy, the call of the Wild.
Salash.
And we'll go down to our men Jack Moore and Jane J. Hill for the quarter time news.
James.
Cheers, thanks Pistols. So yeah, interesting to hear from Daniel Luckenby there. He just said to keep the pressure up. Really, some really good stuff forward of the footy as well, and he did guarantee that Uraidla's going to have their time, but it's how Mount Barker respond here as well. So interesting to see how Mount Barker go in the second quarter. Jack.
No.
All right, we've seen the lost technical difficulties. That's the blustery conditions there. We lost Jack, so we'll, when he comes back, we'll just ask him. So we're underway the second term. So it's Mount Barker with a 20-point lead, 4-1 to 5 points. So Giles, Schultz, Worthy, Thomas for Uraidla. Got the ball to Amato. So first clearance for the Demons. Bouncing ball taken by Fidge. Little dinky kick up the line, only as far as Ferrari for the Demons. So Jacob Ferrari, ball centre wing area, puts it inside 50. So lovely kick there to the King. Trenord takes a sliding mark in the forward pocket area. So Uraidla working towards the Longwood Road end, puts it up. See defenders. Here's Timpana, always dangerous. Look for a clearing handball. Desperate work from the Roos defence early in this quarter. Handballed forward, so it's through for a rush behind, which is the first score of the second term. And Benny, just an update. Because Country Division A grade first semi-final, knockout semi-final. Quarter time scores, Kangaroo 2 goals, Kersbrook yet to score. So suggests there might be a bit of a wind out there at Burnwood Oval as well this afternoon.
Yep, we'll wait for Jack and Jaden to get back up here for their thoughts once again at the quarter time breaks. First score on the board for Uraidla, 6 behinds. Mount Barker 4-1. We're live for the elimination final. Hills Football League Division 1 A-grade elimination final here from Heathfield Oval. Good crowd in the house. Big contest today. Handball out over the top. Here's a chance for Worthley. Collects the ball. Handball from Walters. Kick forward was smothered there for Uraidla. Half forward line, Billy Stokes. Here's Cooper Nykamp. Good attack on the ball. Tried to get it to Amato, who wheels around on the left boot. In the pocket, Timpano. We know what he's capable of. Wheels around on the left boot. Centering kick. Daniel Bennett tried to stay strong in the contest. Brought it to the ground level. Good clearing kick here from Mount Barker.
So foot races on Watke. Putting in the big strides. Ball out of the boundary line. So Watke will get the result. Watke will get the resultant free kick for last touch. So Watke with the football, what's on offer, gets a lead here from Trenorden, honours that. So Blake Trenorden, the king, with the ball. So nurses the ball forward, gets a lead there from Allen. Oh, good defensive fist by Callum, brings the ball to ground. Here's Fidge, sweeps out the ball. The Bobliak, who in turn uses a teammate there in Howe, gets it forward to Cashel. Oh, spilt there. Ready to go back inside. That's a very good contested mark taken by Cooper Nykamp. So Nykamp with a chance here to post the first goal of the game. 2 minutes 45 into the second quarter. 6 behinds is the tally at the moment for the Demons. It's Mount Barker on 4-1. So Nykamp, proven goal kick, also past premiership footballer at Hardorf, has kicked 17 for the season. So Cooper Nykamp, deliberate approach here. 45, leans back on the kick. Across the face, good defensive work by Ross Brooks. Puts it over the boundary line. The boundary throw-in all result from the academy board, just around from the behind post. Longwood Road ended the game, so just over 3.5 minutes gone in the second term elimination final. Trust you're enjoying the quarter wild coverage live from Heathfield Oval. So, throw in, ball comes down, here's a chance, trying to beast his way through this. Trenord needs to be set by a couple of defenders. Callan's been one, Bennett's is the other. So you just see how far out, tantalisingly close to goal here for the opportunity for the first major of the game. So Giles gets it down, clearing kick away from Stokes, bouncing ball. Oh, well taken there by Allen. He's knocked up by a good tackle applied there. Sorry, it was actually Brazier. So once again, a ball up. So Giles shoots the leaper, tried to follow it up, comes to Callans, tracks the ball going straight to Brazier. Then Callans good enough to wrap up the tackle, so no damage done there. But that ball's still tantalisingly in the forward line here.
Yep.
For the Demons.
Jaden's thoughts shortly, along with Jack Moore, who are back from ground level, early stages of the second quarter here, 4.5 minutes gone. So So Uraidla trying to get their first goal on the board to get some momentum. Aitchison. Ball pops out. Hines. Turned over. Jet. Fierce tackle by Hines. Holding the ball. Half back line for the Roos. Damien Hines. They're all bursting forward along with Titterman. Houlihan versus Kluvenek. Ground level. Ball spills out. And it'll be able to stoppage. Jack, we'll go to you shortly just with the thoughts again at quarter time from the coaches. So half forward line for the Roos. If they can get one here, this could be very important in the long term, or Uraidla will get back into it with a goal up the other end. Pistols, it's a big ball here in the middle.
Yeah, Trenorden keeps the ball in front of him. Here comes Howell. Oh, well done, Howell gets the ball. Oh, good intercept. Good follow up there. But in the meantime, the ball goes forward. Cool bounce there for Aitchison. Steaming it as Kluvenek keeps the ball in front of him. Intercepted by Billy Stokes. Managed to get the handball out. But once again, this is Wilson this time. Ball comes back in. It's like a pinball machine at the moment. Amato gives the Watke. Quick hands towards Jet. Cricket pitch area. Howe in there. Hands and knee stuff. Finally, Jet gets a clearing kick forward. Bouncing ball. Foot races on. Fidge versus Allen. It's like the Olympic Games. The other way. Probably taps it back. But Fidge is the first to get it. Gets the handball back towards a teammate there in Field, Jackson Field. Fidge gets it to a teammate, gets it out in front of the interchange wing, the Tom Maslin interchange wing. Ball hacked forward, but fortuitously ends in the hands of Tommy Kluvenek.
Yeah, good matchup this one. Houlihan versus Kluvenek. This way, that way. Kluvenek got around Houlihan, kicks the ball up towards the half forward line. Fidge against Harry Allen. That's another good matchup. Field around the contest. Ball comes out. Uraidla still haven't got a goal on the board. 6 points. 7 minutes gone in the second quarter. Jaden Noonan showed a lot of composure in that first quarter. Push out, free kick. Yeah, that was right in front of the umpire. No issues there. Jack? Well, they've gone long there. Anything else from Matt Down, Jack, at quarter time?
He was very composed in the huddle, sticking to their principles, what they've done all season, and just making sure they know that the stats aren't overwhelmingly against them and that they're right in this game if they show that composure, man up with their opponents and stick to instruction.
Hines, meantime, Pistols goes forward. Koshel's the target.
Koshel, good defensive work there from the Gresh. Spilled here around the corner. Titterman. We've already seen what a talented youngster he is.
And there's an example of that.
And a little bit of push and shove out here. Gresh and Titterman not liking your treatment. Oh, test of strength out there. Just keep your eyes on that, boys. And, I think Gresh might have won that one. Almost got a pinning hold there. Meanwhile, ball comes up to Watke, deep in the back pocket area at Heathfield Oval. So Mount Barker haven't scored this quarter. They still hold a handy lead, 4-1.
Neither side has kicked a goal.
Yeah, exactly. So ball across here, taken by Kraichu. So young Mitch Kraichu, just under 18, represented still. Spills it up here. Amato piles a tackle there.
Phantom's friend, Pistols, has messaged in, just saying at the moment it appears as though Uraidla playing just a little bit of silly footy. They need to take a stoppage when they can to reset and slow it back down.
I'll tell you what, we've just seen the goal. Cups the ball snag of the day. G8 of that man Sammy Callens as he raised his 5th goal for the season and just showing what a class of football is. Great.
Let's have a look at this again on the replay. As I was talking about Uraidla's tactics, we got a Mount Barker goal. Callens, oh, that's superb. We're going to have to look at that again. Let's have one more look at that. Jack, have a look at this.
The 2022 male medal, of course. Callan, 17 games. Sturt's under 18s and 6 in the Rezzies.
Here we go. Talk us through this one.
Level. Made his senior debut in 2015. Over to you, Goldie.
Oh, that's beautiful, Jaden. Classy finish from Callens. Your thoughts?
Set up with a magnificent tap by Hines from that ruck contest as well. And as we said, he's all class, Sammy Callens.
The reason that was allowed to happen was coming out of defence, there was a short option open, but he just bit off the inside kick, turned it over, and Callens made no mistake.
So back in the centre, Big Giles followed up his ruck work by getting the boot forward. Good defensive work by Watke, brings it down. It's a foot race. Callens here he is again. Puts it forward, but that man Kluvenek, as he's done so many times over the seasons, intercept mark for the Demons. Puts it well towards the wing here. It's a good lead to Allen, the X-Factor.
Gives it
back
here
to the horny man and Thomas Worthley for the Demons. So go inside 50.
Turner.
Lurking is the other Worthley. Wrapped up. Here's Tommy Worthley, the Gecko. applies a slinky tackle there to Gecko.
Just
Ball
looks
goes
like
to
an
ground.
undersized Uraidla forward line at the moment.
As soon as Uraidla took that mark and were going forward, Worthy sprinted off the opponent to be the +1, so he was there when it mattered.
Half forward line. Ball hacked out of defence for the time being. Fisted back in. Ground level. Noonan pushed out of it. Allen bursting through. We know what he's capable of in these situations. Miss. Jaden.
Yeah, Alan there, obviously, could be one of the vote-getters for Uraidla in the male medal. 16 kicks each for both teams and 9 inside 50s for Uraidla, 4 for Mount Barker. So they're dominating that again.
And just seeing Henry Kleinig in the hands of trainers, just cradling the right arm. Looks to have a bit of movement, but we'll keep you updated on his condition for Mount Barker.
So races towards the Coventry Road end. Ball comes down there. Gathered there by Matt Slade. Ball held to him. So umpire Morris will ball up. So it's the big man Giles against Schultz. Schultz the leaper. Flicks it over the back towards Worthley. Worthley follows up nicely. Gets quick hands out here. Oh, heavy clash of bodies there by the 2 number 9s. Ball comes back to Woodkey trying to thread his way through.
Good tackling. It's just good tackling by
It is.
Mount Barker. It's not too high. They're sticking their tackles.
So Oscar
Aussie's
Williams.
just messaged in. He reckons Callan's goal reminded him of the Macedonian Marvel.
Wow. Well, good, good comparison there. So, Giles over the back. Held up there. Bobliak got a handball away. Good tackle applied once again, as Benny Goldfinch was just talking about, by Marshall Hal.
They're sticking them.
It is.
Real hard.
So the ball head in
real
is
hard
Slade.
tackles, not dangerous, but real hard and firm.
So umpire Morrison certainly get his work cut out in the last couple of minutes. So Giles camped there, the leaper. Schultz, Giles wins it. 1 grab, 2 grab, then taps it out to advantage. Fidge at ground level, still managed to get the ball out, but in the meantime, whistle was gone. It's going to be a free kick to Blake Fidge for the Barkaroos.
Yes, indeed. Back line, I tell you what, one more here for the Roos. Could break it open. Half forward line, Big Hines presenting beautifully. Goes and gets it again, the big man. Composure, smothered. Uraidla, here's a real chance. Schultz kicks the ball inside towards the half forward line. Turner was the target. Noonan hustling. Here's Harry Allen. You'd almost put this one down, perhaps. Handballs to Jet, says you go and handball over the top to Blake Norton, and there we go. Put it down. First goal for Uraidla. 12.5-minute mark in the second quarter. 1-7, 5-1. Now they're starting to get a little bit of momentum, Jack.
Yeah, Blakey Trenorton, if they're lucky enough to play in a grand final, it'll be his 300th game for the club. 13 goals in the season, make that 14. Senior debut in 2019. That's just the one they needed, that goal, just to settle a little bit of nerves. And even though it's been all Mount Barker in the first quarter, the margin is only 19 points.
Release valve moment for Trenorton. Just said, finally, with a double fist there, Jaden. And your thoughts on the context of the second term?
Yeah, they're trying hard, Uraidla, just to bounce to the ball. Didn't go in their favour, but they still tried hard. And well done to Harry Allen, great run, and well done to Uraidla to finish the job off in the end.
So Big Giles, who's getting on top in ruck, he played his 200th senior game a couple of weeks ago for the Roos. Working hard as Worthley for the Roos. For Uraidla puts the ball forward. Here's a chance for Field. Jack
Good
over
work,
the line,
Allen.
perhaps infringed there by Allen.
We're showing a little bit of intent though there, isn't
Didn't
it?
like the attention either, Jacko Field. So we'll go back. What's on offer? Decides to go short up the line to Billy Stokes. Just got an ear warmer there from Nycamp as he took the mark. So Billy Stokes had a pretty consistent season behind the plate. He did a
A
push
little
and
bit of
shove.
acting. Oh, hello,
Right
someone
down
hasn't
here.
seen it.
Woodkey
We're
is
down in the
also
middle
the
here.
umpire Dawes right on the spot has paid a free
Well, 2
kick.
players went down at the same position moment.
So Woodkey involved
30
in that.
minutes apart.
It's paid free to Uraidla, so it'll
Oh,
be
really?
where the ball was. So a massive decision
So
Okay.
ball has been relayed up here.
David Murphy having a chat to his son there.
Yeah.
there. And often you see the umpires pay the second free, so good umpire had the vision on it. He must have been infringed first, because he definitely dragged his opponent down afterwards, but he must have been awarded the first free kick, must have been taken high first.
So Harry Allen with the resultant free after all of that. So he'll kick from about 45 metres straight out in front, Longwood End Road.
Final specialist.
Puts it up. He's pulled this one to the left. Coming out there was Thomas Worthy, the gecko.
Okay. Not the best kick there.
That resultant free.
Yeah, 8 reserves games for Norwood last year. Harry Allen, so if he gets a second chance, he'd back him to...
So Billy Stokes last line of defence for the Roos, as it had a consistent season. Puts it out. Target there, could have been infringement there. Going to ground was Cashel, got a bit of attention off the ball, but umpire saying nothing untoward, so the Academy boy will pitch the ball in, because the Academy boys stay James Ryan, Joshua Bell, Thomas Ryan, goals Kelvin Upton and bustling Bruce Marston.
Yeah, they're all here, Pistols.
And of course, the field umpires, as we said, Bruce Dawes, Ashley Brooks and Trevor Morrison. So umpire Dawes balls it up. Giles, bit of arm wrestle there with Ferrari. Ball locked in there, it's not coming out, as you can see. Aitchison making a desperate bid to get it clear, but in the end, umpire Dawes will ball up. So 15 minutes ticked over. Mount Barker 5-1, leading Uraidla 1-7.
Next goal's important, you feel? Umpire Dawes. Jack, you agree?
So we saw in the first quarter there was an extra man around stoppage for both sides. It's all evened up now, so it's all 1-on-1.
Just repeating, quarter time scores, Country Division first semi-final, elimination final out there at Birdwood. Kangaroo 2 goals, leading Kersbrook yet to score.
Norton gathers the ball, gets it back to Slade. Good period here for Uraidla. We'll go to Jaden with the stats that matter shortly. Harry Allen is really buzzing around that forward line. Here's a chance for Nykamp to really impart himself. Ball comes out though by Murphy. Snap to, going to come back in, you feel, Jep. Handball under pressure. Ferrari front on approach there. Oh, okay. Umpire Dawes saw something there. Free kick.
Umpire said he was just taken around the shoulder on the tackle attempt, and lucky because it was a 3-on-1 if he didn't pick it up.
So Ferrari from 60 metres out wedges it into the pocket. Nykamp takes the mark. That's what you want from a Uraidla supporter. The big forward taking a mark is a final specialist, Jaden, with multiple premierships at Hahndorf. Over to you now.
Yeah, he sure is. Really good centre half forward has been acting like for the first quarter, I thought, that's for sure. So Cooper Nykamp playing more up the ground for Uraidla. 23 kicks to 22 in favour of the Northern Demons. 13 inside 50s to 4.
Yeah, they're on top in that department.
area.
So Nykamp tries to go short to the lead. Gavin Dare trying to burst his way through the Demons. It's Walters close to the line. Fidge slides over the line. Out of bounds.
Jack?
And we talked about it at quarter time, the Uraidla coach, just reiterating the stats weren't necessarily all against them. And as you mentioned, Jade, it's gone back their way, second quarter.
So we must thank the league sponsors, the umpire sponsors, because Cherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, Sterling Hotel, Maltese Choice, Appeal and Sports Power. Meanwhile, loose ball here, Jep, but in the meantime,
Noonan just taking a little bit too much there.
Ashley Brooks. So free kick to go to Watke.
They've got the game on their terms at the moment, Uraidla.
They have. Running in the space there is Jacob Ferrari, takes the mark. So Ferrari.
And that tackle from Watke, the second most experienced player out there behind Kluvenek. Over 300 games, just setting that tone, the experience. Kluvenek, since Houlihan got off the chain early, is stuck to him like glue. He's had no space. And now a goal here, and we're back to a couple of goals a game when Mount Barker had it all on their terms in the first quarter in terms of the ball living inside their forward half.
So Ferrari, only the 1 goal for the season so far, but he's backing himself in here because son of a gun, famous name, Uraidla. So bit of a mung kick though, and fortuitously.
They're their own enemy at the moment.
Mark taken there by Lockie Murphy. Murphy wastes no time, he's got a couple of loose men out here. Will the ball sit for Big Hines? Yes it does as he ambles across the boundary line though. Academy boy right on the spot. And it will ball it in. So trust you're enjoying our global coverage here. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching the stream and also listening on Lofty 88.9 FM here in Adelaide Hills. So Big Giles brings the ball down, trying to crash his way through his Callums. Can't get clear of Amado.
It's a good period for Mount Barker. They haven't conceded, they've only really conceded 1 goal. They've got 1 goal themselves. I'm sure Coach Lackenby would like another one here though, Pistols.
Callums to Stokes, pushing up this young Noonan. Very impressed with his first senior final.
All right, now they're pushing forward at 100 miles an hour.
So, high ball inside 50. Target is Cashel. Can he do something special? Off the ball going down there was Houlihan.
Yeah, not sure what's
in the foreground. Just getting involved with Kluvenek there. A little bit of push and shove. A few people coming there to fly the flag for the skipper. And he's
got one in the bread basket.
He's in a bit of strife at the moment. Houlihan. So, ruck duel. Schultz gets it down. Trying to punch his way through was Callens. Umpire Morrison letting it flow. Also, the other umpire there in Ashley Brooks.
Oh, they're liking each other here, Kluvenek and Houlihan. Getting to know each other this afternoon.
So, Ball up. Hines, the leaper. Over the back. Two Mount Barker guys spoil themselves there. Going to ground. So now it's the time for the Uraidla defence just to try and hang on here. As Mount Barker making a concerted push forward to add their second goal of the second quarter. Bouncing ball.
Oh, that's a throw almost.
It is. Trenorden, the only goal kicker so far for Uraidla.
Great handball, Callens.
5-1, yeah. Round the corner was the Gecko and Worthley. Taken there by Amato, goes bang on the left out towards the wing area. Coming across is Ferrari, who did all the hard work, then fumbled the ball at the last moment.
Frustration.
Uraidla, only 5 of 16 games this season, they've kicked more goals than behinds, and at 1 goal, 7, it's coming home to roost at the most inopportune time in this elimination final.
Boundary throw in. High. Morrison was all over it there, umpire Morrison. We had a good position anyway. All right, now we're in red time. 21 minutes gone. Both sides have kicked 1 goal apiece. Heathfield Uraidla had a good period up the hill in this quarter, but couldn't take full advantage. Some shots going astray, including Ferrari and Allen. So can Mount Barker hit back in this important 5-minute period, going to half-time with a handy break as Titterman comes off the ground for a bit of a breather. They lead 5-1, efficient. Uraidla 1-7. Stoppage, Giles, ground level, looking for some support, some runners. Here's Fidge. Works his way out of traffic. Kick inside towards the half-forward line. Koshel, 2-on-1 situation, forces a stoppage and says, how's about holding the ball? Not there. Jaden.
Yeah, so 27 kicks to 26 in favour of Uraidla at the moment. Inside 50 count, 16-6 in favour of Uraidla.
So ball here, trying to get the clearance away there. Grabbed by the Roos. Here's Callens lurking. He's got support from Bennett. In the corner. High kick from Houlihan, who seems to have recovered from that breadbasket shot. Fisted forward through Edwards. Tough tackling applied there in the corridor. Ball goes to ground. We're some 25 to 30 metres out from Mount Barker's goal.
Quick injury update for you boys. It looks like Henry Kleinig is pretty good and he's coming back on the field now for Mount Barker.
So, fisted forward there. Ball sit nicely for Aitchison. He's under pressure. Gets it back to Bobliak. Round the corner on the left. Puts it towards the top of the square. That's a very good mark.
That is superb.
Ball coming in. Kept his eyes on it. Model there for any youngster watching. Outnumbered 2-1, but kept his focus on the ball and took a very good mark in the end.
Jack.
So, Cashel
Come back to you after this kick.
already kicked a goal in the first term, which has given him 43 for the season. So he's been pretty handy in his first full season with the Barkaroos, of course, originally from Wasanga on Kangaroo Island. Spent some time South Juniors. Straight in front, he's drilled it, and that's a very good reply there for the Roos. Just stretched out. 6-1, 1-7 here on the Call of the Wild elimination final day. Hills Football League Division 1.
Momentum shifter.
Yeah, we might see a Darfish replay on that. Here it comes right now. The bodywork is the kick of the goal, but it's been a credit to Mount Barker, even though Uraidla have had the ball inside 50 a lot this quarter, their set shots have either been from wide or long, and with the swirling breeze failing to make the distance, or a short kick option has been turned over. So even though it seems like Uraidla have had the ball inside their forward half, and they have, it's been tough options, and the one opportunity the Roos get, they take it.
So after kicking the goal, Cashel having a turn in ruck, ball comes down here. Here's Worthley, who's certainly giving his all for the Demons in this make or break game. Of course, the loser drops out the race for the 2024 pennant. The winner will go on and play Mount Lofty next Sunday in the first semi-final,
Noonan in the middle.
which we held at Chungaroo, and the young man Noonan.
Oh, Morrison. Umpire Morrison's called a free kick here for a sling.
Yeah, head of his own. So young Jaden Noonan. What's it off him?
Interesting.
The famous 23. So Noonan, half-forward flank area. Hines, big Hines, Lumbers. Stokes, front of the pack, crumbed it nice. He goes to ground. No under pressure there from Crichton.
Well, we talked about that 5-minute period, the 20-minute mark to the 25-minute mark. Who's going to get the advantage? It's the Roos with that all-important goal to Koshel. Jep hustling, Koshel with the tackle, clearing kick out of defence by Kluvenik, under pressure though, goes to his direct opponent in Houlihan. He in turn goes to the Gecko Worthley. Worthley, long kick forward. Aitchison takes the mark, and they let
Jep, no.
Yep. And it's starting to go the Roos way now, Jack.
Got very lucky from my perspective. Not sure we got a Dartfish replay on that, but Slade looked like he was pushed out of the contest prior to the ball getting there. Here's the Dartfish replay. You'll see maybe a Slade was pushed out. Umpire didn't see it, and the mark was taken, and this will put a real gap on the scoreboard.
Maybe he fell to his ground too, but yep.
So, Aitchison, only the 1 goal for the season so far. Can he double that? Well, I tell you not. With,
Uraidla supporters, I'm sure.
So I think that's umpire Bruce Marston signaling a minor score. So Mount Park have added 2-1. Uraidla 1-2. Tell you what, boys, it's notable. And Jaden J, you might be able to bring this to the table. Timpano has been one of their key guys. Whether he's injured, because they've just sat in the forward pocket virtually.
That's good observation.
I'd like to see him around the midfield. So just wonder if he's under a bit of a cloud because the guy has had such an impact of getting the ball forward has not been seen around the ball.
Yeah, well, from round 7 to 17, he averaged 22.3 disposals, had a real purple patch.
Did Timpano
against Uraidla Goldie earlier in the season, Uraidla and Onkaparinga Valley. Timpano was in the middle. He also kicked 3 snags himself and turned the game on its head in the latter parts of that quarter. So, Pistols, you're calling for it. It'll be interesting to see if he goes in the middle.
Perhaps they're saving him up for the second half.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, maybe. That could be the go. Might be Matt Down's strategy, that's for sure. And, well, 13 points the Uraidla have scored in the first half of this game. It's the first time since the semi-final in 2013 that Uraidla scored just 13 points in the first half. So there you go. Their lowest score in the first half against Mount Barker.
When the last time they kicked a goal at half-time this season?
What was that?
Is this their lowest half-time score this season?
Have to double check that, but I believe it will be.
And for Uraidla Goldie on that, they average 7 goals a game in losses, 13 goals a game in wins. And on the Mount Barker side of things, they average 14.5 goals a game in wins and 8 goals a game in losses. So one team is on their way to a win based on that stat, and it ain't the Demons at this stage.
Full house today because Jack Moore coming up from the Adelaide Footy League. Jade and Jay Hill, Pistols and Goldie here, and James doing the filming and Celeste producing.
Good work there, Goldie. We might head into a bit of a break at half time, but we just must thank our supporters and our sponsors, of course, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive Dartfish, and the HFL sponsors, of course, Worklock and Mount Barker, the Courier, Classic Supermarket, Sports Power, Sheridan, Thick Road Safety and Sports Centre. Just an update from half time in the country division first semi-final. Leading Kersbrook 1.
Got a few comments here. Pistols, obviously, Aussies tuned in. Tommy Hills in South Africa, loving it.
Loving your work, Celeste.
Fiona Dunstan, keep it up, Ruse. Katie Dunstan, streaming all the way over here in Gladstone, Queensland. G'day, Pistols. And someone else there commented on the Ruse. Sorry, I just slipped off early. Here we go. Fiona Dunstan says, go to Ruse. And I'll just have one more look. Jaden, anything else capturing your attention as I just have a look?
Just the general half-time stats, 32 kicks to 28 in favour of Mount Barker there. Inside 50s, 16-9 in favour of Uraidla. Although Mount Barker is up by 25 points at half-time and did win the quarter there. So interesting stat there, Jack.
Houlihan, of course, has 2. So does Koshel, their main 2 spearheads. And Amado and Timpano, the 2 spearheads for the Demons, yet to hit the scoreboard. And, of course, on filming Footy, Hills Football League, Adelaide Footy League, it's finals time. Can you smell it in the air? Some WA footy as well. It's all there on Filming Footy. If you love your community footy, Filming Footy is the place, of course. And Call of the Wild for the Hills streams. With you, Pistols and Goldie and Jaden J. Hill, the absolute experts.
Okay, and finally a few more comments. Nick Rowenfeld, happy Father's Day to Lackers. Peter McGrath is watching from Cranbourne, Victoria.
Yeah, Cranbourne. Yeah,
it's Cranbourne, sorry.
The trots of the races.
And Richie Mould, King, kick it to the King. Well, they need some accuracy and attack in this third term.
All right, plenty of work to do for the Demons. As we said, no tomorrow for the loser of this game, but at the moment at half-time, Mount Barker led by 20 points. At quarter-time, they've stretched that margin marginally to 25 at half-time, so they lead 6-2 to 1-7. Here, half-time elimination final on the quarter one. So we're back to the second half shortly here from Heathfield Oval.
See you next week. Yes. So you'll be right there because you won't be playing at Bell Hannah. Yeah. I'll be in touch. Talk to yeah, I'll learn about it tomorrow if you want. Multi-threaded first. Alright.
My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride. Let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride. The time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-aside play. The boys and girls on my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle, and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a ram, a devil, a buckaroo, a brooker, or from the woods. My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride. Let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride. The time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-aside play. The boys and girls on my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle, and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a ram, a devil, up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride.
We lost, obviously we did one, had a team to go down, we lost Brighton last week, and obviously if you've ever been to Brighton, yeah, there is two next to you now to finish last. Their conditions are club rooms, broadcasting spots, so good, but I'm not going to get them anymore because they've gone down. They went down as well, yeah. Brett Backwell was at Brighton, he quit. It's all with under and good ones.
Hackham make the grand final.
Hackham, have a look. What is that? 6? 7? Just have a grand final next week.
Spots. They lost.
Oh no, yes, they lost yesterday.
But they beat the start a week before.
It was really
That
close.
was their first final in 18 years.
Yeah, because in that div there are 2 goal kickers, one for Para who just kicked 131 and one who's kicked 106. And
Is that Elizabeth?
they're in div 6 now, I think, yeah. But
What's his
yesterday,
name? Thomas Draper.
yes. Hackham actually led Lonsdale 3 time yesterday, and then Lonsdale went around. So, yeah. It's a big grand final with 2 big goal kickers going up against each other next week. So.
Wow.
It's a very good place. Some good info on it. DJs, Freshies. What do you get on? Who's the Uraidla? Down.
Yesterday we had bloody
Charging up
Welcome back live to Heathfield Oval to call the Wild Hills Football League Division 1 Elimination final. Father's Day. Just all the dads out there having a Relaxing afternoon. Jeff Pistola with
Put
the
the
call.
feed up, watching it on the YouTube feed and on the telly pistols.
Yep.
Yep.
So Benny Goldfinch is here, Jaden J. Hill, and also Jack Moore joining us this afternoon. So
Doing a great
Benny
job.
Goldfinch said a very entertaining game at the moment. If you're a Mount Barker supporter, you'd be pretty happy. There's a lead 6-2 to 1-7. So the Demons with plenty of work to do to remain in the fight here for the 2024 Premiership. Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, a big second half here, Uraidla. In finals since 2010 against Mount Barker, they've won 7 of them. So the head-to-head count between Mount Barker and Uraidla in finals out of 11 is 7-4 in favour of Uraidla as well. And, well, the 40 times these two teams have played against each other since 2010. Uraidla have won 20, Mount Barker 19 and 1 draw. So it's pretty even, isn't it?
Fantastic. He's got it all
We're set for a
worked
big second half, I reckon.
And of course Mount Barker, since their last premiership in 2012, have played 13 finals straight and only won the 2, so they're looking to
Yes.
reverse that trend at the moment. They're looking pretty good, but as we said, anything can happen in the world of finals football. So sun-drenched Heathfield Oval here.
Let us know where you're coming in from. Call the Wild Facebook page.
So we're underway here, second half. See what the Demons can do. So Giles and Schultz going it once again. Ball comes down here, tracking the ball, while clean bowl there. Bobbleyak leads the race, also getting back there. Murphy dispossessed, comes to Amato's, followed the ball up from the centre, gets the ball out to Ferrari, sweeping handball to Oki, the jockey, Walters around the corner, bouncing ball is Timpato, haven't seen the ball
Still down in the forward line.
Taken by Fidge, who was very good in the first half. Coming across his Jep, who's been playing pretty well this afternoon. Wins the resultant last touch kick. So the Sog, son of Jeppy, Tommy Jep had a pretty consistent season, of course, brother of Alicia Jep, SNFLW star. Oh, miss kick there, probably didn't like that one, and taken by Lockie Murphy.
Yeah, we're on Cooler Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page. We're on Filming Footy YouTube. Plug that into your telly, sit back, relax, enjoy the afternoon. And we're also on Lofty 88.9 FM across the Adelaide Hills. Push out Kluvenik against Koshel.
Bruce would just drop in. Giles is a loose man behind the footy. He's pushing up in the middle of the ground now. And
Yep, so Koshel kicks the ball to the half-forward line. Hines is the target. The big man comes off his shin and he just barrels over the opponent, causes a turnover. Kick forward now. Houlihan, can he work his magic tight on the boundary line? This way, that way. Handball, try to get it to, well, 1-2 combination. Houlihan stops, props, looks inboard. Bit of a wedge shot to the green. And it's out there in the edge of the goal square, Pistols.
Yep, ball comes out here towards Bay 13 area, bouncing ball favoured by Ferrari, quick hands back towards Edwards. Oh, bad bounce for him. Comes back, here's Ferrari once again getting involved, this time handball to Amato. He's under a lot of pressure from the corner. Here's Grouch, can he grab it? No, Watke taps it forward. Bit of a chaos ball there at the moment. Caught him underneath the pack, as I said, in front of the Bay 13 barbecue area. Pretty good crowd in the house.
Pretty good play, yep.
great courageous mark by Lockie Brazier there a few moments ago for Uraidla.
So, leaper was Schultz. Ground level trying to get it out. Good work by Billy Stokes. Gets out the G-banger. Grouch gets left boot to the ball. Bouncing ball. Houlihan there. Play on calls umpire's doors.
Koshel.
Get me Koshel.
Oh.
Cleverly keeps it in, but in the end, the Demon skipper and Kluvenik happy to concede a point. Jaden J, early stats.
Yeah, so 4 kicks to 3 in favour of Mount Barker. 2 inside 50s to 1 in favour of the Barkaroos here. Goldie.
Yeah, that didn't quite come off there for Kluvenik. It still might. That was a long, strong kick towards the wing and that forced a stoppage. So a stoppage, well, I saw umpire Trevor Morrison blow the whistle there, so it's a stoppage, but the players are going on with it here. In fact, they're really getting into it here.
There we go.
Just a bit of a ragdag sort of take your Guernsey off work there. Eventually everyone's going to get up, a little bit more exhausted though. Snap round the corner, meantime, by big Lachlan Schultz. Bursting from the centre half back, taken there by Bennett. Squeezes it back out to Schultz. He's got a little bit of competition here. And it's taken out by Field. Jack?
Didn't Bennett read that well? He's a Sydney North junior from Borkham Hills, if you know where that is. Played some footy for Happy Valley, Ardrossan in 113 games. Blackwood read that beautifully, didn't he?
Spot Balkan Hills. The ball comes down here, tracking the ball there is Jeb. Oh, great effort at ground level by the Sog. Still got the ball in there.
Nice work.
Comes out with it. Gave it to Worthley. Uraidla puts it forward. Good mark taken there by Cooper. Nykamp, what's on offer? Quickly goes inside 50. target up there.
Oh, Bennett.
Bennett comes across the front of the back.
Oh, Timpano.
His first real look at the ball and the goals. And I tell you what,
Game breaker.
he'll be 100% man at the moment. Timpano gets a second on the board for the Demons. Jaden Joe.
Yeah, you asked for it, Pistols, for him to lift, and well, he sure has there. Like I said before the break, he averaged 22.3 disposals since round 7 to round 17 as well. So great crafty work there by Timpano, and yeah, Jack, really good start by him.
And good presenting by Nykamp.
He's got himself a bite of that cake now. He's kicked 27 goals in the season, their second leading goal scorer. Paraka Jr. played some under-18s footy at Centrals and Port. You just can't let him loose because a little sniff, he gets another couple of goals, and this game's back to 20 points.
So Schultz in ruck versus Giles. They're getting behind Big Schultzy here in the ruck. Uraidla well and truly in this one. They just need to get the kicking boot going and maintain the pressure. Mount Barker have just managed to get the goals when it counts. So here's a chance for the Roos meantime to go forward. They lead 6-3 to 2-7. Kick towards the dangerous 30 metres out from goal territory. Koshel bursting through, and he's got to be held up. Edge of the 25-30 metre area.
Need more than one man to bring down Koshel.
Directly in front of Mount Barker's goal. They can respond here, it'll be very handy for them. Here's Jet. He could pick it up. Well, fumbled it a bit. Good tackle there by the Roos. Ball stripped. Handball over the top. They're on here through Woodkey. He handballs out and clever flick on Harry Allen.
Clever by Nykamp. Got on to Allen's called by Benny Goldfinch. And a good lead on it there. And the big man lobbing out his Ryan Turner.
They're on
Turner
here, Ryder.
quickly towards the pocket.
Yeah.
Running on there was Slade.
Been their issue.
Almost into the cricket nets there. Out of bounds on the full. So Grouch with the ball brings it straight across here to Murphy. He's got a paddock to work in as he heads up the Maslin interchange wing here at Heathfield Oval. Puts it forward over the top. Wilson lurking, gets the tap, but in the meantime the whistle's gone.
Down for a free kick, is it?
They just pushed after he kicked there, boys.
Okay, relay free kick will go here to Henry Kleinig, because in his first year with the Roos, from Southern Saints and Freeling, puts it forward towards Hurley.
Beautiful kick.
Good mark there, right by the light tower here, just on the edge of the 50-metre arc. Just up from Bay 13, so Houlihan thought about getting it on. Umpire Morrison comes to Houlihan, kicked the first goal of the game. That's actually 2 in the first half. Jack?
It's one of the only times since the first quarter he's not found Tom Kluvenek stuck to him like glue. He made a good lead and the kick just laced him out. He's got a Sharon mark across his chest.
So good to have Jack Moore joining us. Special comments this afternoon along with J. Hill and of course Benny Goldfinch, Jeff Pistola with you as the ball goes right across the face of goals. So the Academy boy signals out on the full. So the resultant free kick will go to the Demons skipper and Tom Kluvenek.
Yep, hand in the back pocket, Jack.
As I mentioned earlier, so Lukey Giles in the 30 is still playing that loose in the middle of the ground. Uraidla did really well to get around him on that last forward thrust. They've just manned him up now.
Kluvenek goes towards Nykamp, who's starting to present well up the ground. He goes a short pass up the wing. Schultz, big man, starting to step up here for Uraidla. Now they're one kick outside, being inside 50. Well, that's not the best kick, but it's come off Timpano. Can he kick a goal or laser out to his teammate and his partner in crime, Nick Amato, and they're starting to get some momentum here, Uraidla.
Jaden Joe.
Yeah, definitely starting to get some momentum forward of the footy as well. Just the way Uraidla are really running and spreading as well. And just a more attacking play. Like you said, Kluvenek tried to bomb that kick down the centre as well before. So more attacking play here by Uraidla and Amato. Great opportunity here.
So Chona Amato there with Matthew Lloyd work, just tossing the grass. Hasn't kicked it like Matthew Lloyd, unfortunately drifts across for a minor score.
They're just threatening Uraidla.
You would have backed him in there, Amato. 8 league games for Glenelg and 75 league games at Sanford level for North. You can't give him a second chance.
So Geordie Aitchison, half-back flank area. Ball. Another Barker who's had a pretty consistent season as far as stats goes. Puts them front balcony wing area. Oh, well read there by Kleinig. Shoots the handball out here. They're off through Howe. Puts to Houlihan territory. Good one-on-one battle. Oh, well done there by the Iron Fist and Gresh. Houlihan follows it up. Ball over the boundary line.
Yes, so Gresh has that match up there. Well called by you Pistols.
So boundary throw in 45 metres out from the Roos goal. Uraidla threatened down the other end. Can the Roos answer? Ground level, Callens. Well tackled.
And the captain, Kluvenex, now just pushed himself onto Koshel, so a bit of a key switch for those two key defenders.
Contest. Flicked over the back. Watton, ball smothered, ground level, dangerous. Up round the corner. Snagging a goal contender. Jake Orrick, who spent time off the ground, comes on and snaps the goal beautifully on the left. Jaden J. Hill, real
great
contender there.
Yeah, great job by Jake. Obviously played for Loberthal previously, and yes, well done to him getting his opportunity today, and made it count, didn't he? So just the stats here, 13 kicks each and 6 inside 50s for Mount Barker, 4 there for Uraidla. So the first time real in the match that Mount Barker have started to get some ascendancy in their forward 50, Jack.
And in finals football, you don't take a chance and you're made to pay. Soramato missed one from directly in front about a minute and a half earlier. Mount Barker sweep the field. It's a 12-point turnaround, Goldie.
1% act there. Damien Hines with the smother pistols, causing the turnover from the Watton kick and the goal there by Orrick.
So, back in the centre of the ground, Aitchison. Ball held to, so umpire Dawes will come the ball up, right in the centre circle, still at Heathfield Oval. So Giles gets it down to Aitchison, taken high there, yes, was the call from umpire Dawes, so head over the ball, Dawes the free kick, so Geordie Aitchison. Going to lead up here for Hurlahan, goes in that direction. Can get there, getting back there's Watke, looming there's big Hines, barrels him over, here's Jeb, gets it to Braden Watton. Quick kick across this, Cashel lurking, trying to get a teammate a legal disposal, I think is the call, yes. So the ball will go back and be Mitch Crotchy with the free kick, Kluvenik. So the skipper comes out towards the balcony wing. Setting himself as an eye cap off hands. Powell, smothered. Ferrari over the ball. Bit of push and shove off the ball. Doors right in front of the vocal balcony here. And right in front of cameraman James Davis, bringing all the great shots on filming footy.
Yeah, Callens just says, I'm going to grab it out the ruck and run an extra 15 metres, kick towards the half-forward line. Crumbing beautifully there for the Roos was Orrick. Ball comes out, not held on to. Hines going in where Angels what's the saying?
Angels fear the tread.
That's the one. Almost got it out there.
So you might have taken one in the noggin there, big fella. Put its body on the line.
Well, he caused the turnover with the last goal with the smother. Now he's got an opportunity after a hard attack on the ball there, Jack.
Yeah, so Hines has plenty of experience with the socks up, means business. 144 games for Centrals, Sandford level, kicked 153 goals there, and kicked 204 goals in 67 games for Riverton Saddleton a couple of seasons ago.
So, James Davis right over the shoulder here, so the vision will tell the story.
Big number 11.
For the win, the big number 11. He's given his best shot, but the wind catching it. Going across the ground, so it takes it through for a minor score. So Mount Barker have added 1-2 this quarter so far. The 1-1, we're 12 minutes gone, third term. Mount Barker 7-4 leading Uraidla 2-8, elimination final. On Call of the Wild.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here. Kluvenik with the long kick out towards the wing, and they're keen to move it on. I reckon that wind advantage maybe going Uraidla's end in this. Well, it's blustery anyway. When they get onto it, they're moving it powerfully.
Yeah, the Roos still have that loose man in the middle of the ground, and Uraidla are still doing a good job to bypass him, but they just can't get it inside 50, can they?
So kick out towards the outside wing. Here's Kluvenik again. He's got a... Well, that's just, as you see, just the wind maybe just taking a little bit there. Jaden Noonan takes the mark, who had a good first half of A-grade footy finals. Short pass to Big Ad Giles. So Giles to Callens, who's racking up the touches. Lace out pass to Dines, Champagne footy.
Decision movement there by the Barkeroos. So the big man Hines, who just missed with his last attempt. This time he's straight out in front, take his best kick, and kick from about 48 metres here, Jaden J.
Yeah, well, we spoke about Mount Barker's forward line, Koshel, Hines and also Houlihan, but just their running patterns are so good at the moment today, and just the way they're able to use the space and not getting each other's way.
So 25 goals for the season, leans back on it, the big fella. He's
Yes.
got the distance, but once again accuracy.
Great build-up.
Successive behinds to Hines. 7-5 the Roos. Now have a 27-point margin over Demons.
Jack.
2-8. Jack.
Yeah, Hines with 2 real opportunities there. Could have pushed this out beyond 5 goals, but Uraidla still right in this one.
So Wilson with a kick out. Bouncing ball comes down here. Kraichu got boot the ball. Fisted forward by Hines. Comes back to Kurichu. His chance for Amato. Managed to get the left foot to the ball. Bouncing ball. Coming across grabbing it. Young Noonan, well done. Young man showing plenty of poise. Lifting the eyes and picks out big agile.
He's on again. He's on again if he wants it. No, Worthley.
Gecko and Worthley.
Kicks the
one
ball
forward.
Yep.
Getting back his Kluvenek, taking one of his trademark defensive marks.
Runner Murphy out there, just giving some advice to the Roos, who has now got the momentum, you feel, after Uraidla had some chances down the other end. Kluvenek, they're entrusting him with the kick from defence out towards the wing. Rodeo style work there by Stokes.
This is Straff Rodeo's coming up soon, Benny.
Yeah, TK Kelly and Jaden Cahill will be there. Lockie Schultz lace out pass in the middle of the ground. Harry Allen dropped what he should have taken, kicks the ball forward under pressure. Noonan dropping back. Watch him work his magic here and against Turner. Good hustle there by the young man.
That's a win for Uraidla. I tell you what, boys, you called it Goldie beautifully. If it wasn't for Tom Kluvenek, this game would be done and dusted. He is holding up that forward in the back line really, really well. He stopped about 5 or 6 goals.
So toss in, Giles brings it down. Walters, here's Timpano, applying a bit of pressure there on Murphy. No prior, so one prior. Morrison the ball up. Still in dangerous territory here for the Roos defence. Ruck duel. Schultz with the ball down. Comes out the back door. Round the corners, Callums. High kick goes higher and goes longer. Kept on it. That's a very good defensive mark taken by Tommy Jett, who's certainly having an impressive elimination final here.
Just watch Kluvenek on the far side of this 50. He's manned up now. He was pushing down. He's
Jett thought about giving the ball off there to the run of Kraichu, but decides to go to the top of the square. Chaos ball there. They come from everywhere. Fisted down. There's a chance for Knight.
Tiedemann.
Just dragged straight through on young Tiedemann.
Hopefully he's all right. We know he's had some issues with concussion. He's all right. Good.
Out of bounds.
Might have been a little bit of a moment there.
Yeah, last touch. So it'll be Thomas Worthy, the gecko from Mount Barker. Take the result for a kick deep in the back pocket. Puts up the line to the run of Stokes, but he's going to run out of tarmac. Academy boy says touch, so out of bounds.
So we just see Uraidla trying to lock it inside their forward half. They've got Jacob Ferrari as the loose, just walking inside 50 now, really trying to keep it inside. It does mean that Mount Barker do have 2 extras around this footy contest though. 16.5
minutes gone in his third term. Uraidla, season's starting to slip away, 2-8, they trail 7-5. Ball comes to ground level. Slade, here's that man Kluvenek doing the best he can for his team. Comes back here to Oscar Walters, the jockey.
It's a sling. Oh, umpire Morrison.
Ridden into the turf there.
Very descriptive work there by umpire Morrison with the sling work.
By Stokes. So it'll be Oscar Walters with the opportunity here. Be the jockey. 10 goals for the season. He'd really love to make it 11. It's their last goal coming at the 3-minute mark in this term. So only kicked the 2 so far. So an important kick here for Oscar Walters in the light of the season for Uraidla. Of course, elimination final for the loser. Mothball shot. For the winner, they advance to the first semi-final next week against Mount Lofty.
Directly in front, Walters. And he's missed that one. He's missed everything.
So that shot from Walters, and there was a couple of others from Amato, 2 directly in front. This margin could be a lot closer, boys.
So kick in. I think it's Field. Kicks the ball outside of defensive 50. Giles 1-on-2 situation. Kluvenek doing everything he can for his side. Goes to Slade. Great smother. Good hustle there by Boblinat. Goes up the wing by Grouch. Houlihan was just waiting for that ball.
Yeah, Roos off the hook there. The shepherd was good, it was a little bit high, but the umpire had already moved his vision on to the next contest.
So boundary throw in centre wing, grandstand side of the ground. Giles, front position. No one really won that run. Slade, free kick. Umpire Morrison once again.
Maybe a make-up one for the one they missed about 30 seconds ago.
So Slade, looking for options. He's going to go out towards the outer side. This is a big kick. Is it going to come off? Koroko versus Tiedemann. Dangerous kick, middle of the ground. Kluvenek versus Koshel. Now it opens up for the Roos.
That is a strong mark by the youngster against the experienced news. Cleveland, so Cashel, looking for support, goes on his own, no, puts it forward. Here's Hines, bounces off the big man's chest, slips at the vital moment, allows the clearance here through the OC Gress, lifted the eye, clever little kick, but intercepted there by Grouch. Bouncing ball, comes to Stokes, quick high kick.
Oh, it's favourable.
That's a right raffle here. And it's going to go to Oric. He kicked the opening goal. It's turned for the Roos. After Timpano, so only 2 goals scored in total for the quarter.
That defensive structure of Mount Barker is working. If you're wondering why Uraidla are panicking, there's always a loose back, so they can't move it on quick.
So as James Hill said, the past Lobethal Premiership player in his first season with Barker Roos gets close to the man on the mark.
Good kick.
There's a good kick to the top of the square, and there's Kluvenik, who's covering more ground than Burke and Wills. Puts it through for a wider score.
JJ Hill, take us through it.
So yeah, 30 kicks each for both sides, 11 inside 50s, 2-6 in favour of Uraidla at the moment.
Harry Allen off to the races through the middle of the ground. Gets the tackle towards Timpano, just not quite at his best today. Kick high, centre forward area for the Roos. Schultz hits the deck onto the coccyx. Coming through is Aitchison. Amado's wrapped up in the tackle.
That's actually Edwards there.
Sorry, Edwards.
Good to see he bounce back up, Benny, but I'm sure he'll be going to the Cairo tomorrow after that one.
Near the cricket pitch area. Ball flicked on. Allen once again tries to work it out towards Amado, who's wrapped up in the tackle. 28 points the margin. Still in it, Uraidla.
So umpire Dawes balls it up, Leaper. He shoots on that occasion, he came down heavily as well. Here's a chance coming across as Wilson sliding. Matt Wilson, the former Yanka little boy, takes the mark. What's an offer? He goes towards the half-foot flank area. He's going to lead out there from Nykamp over his head, and in fact reading the ball really nice. And well, turning back the clock to yesteryear, the famous number 23, taking the mark for the Roots across half-back.
Jaden Noonan, who's had a good game, kicks the ball to the half-forward line. Big Hines presenting across the forward line. He's had a good quarter, and he earns a free kick against Watton. So Big Hines, Houlihan deep versus Brazier. He goes in that direction. Kuvanek dropping back for a bit of support, fists the ball towards the boundary line. Jack?
It's all been played in between the 50s, because whenever they get out of clearance, Mount Barker have a couple of loose numbers back, and vice versa. When Uraidla have it, they drop a couple of numbers back, one on the wing. So whoever can break through first and kick the next goal, it's going to be a massive one.
Daniel Lackenby back in constructions. It's Cashel. Ball forward. Comes back out. Here's a chance here if he can grab it. Just around the corner was Allen. Doing a lot of work in defence this quarter. Close to the boundary line, bundled over the line. Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, just some stats here. The average margin in elimination final in the last 14 encounters, elimination finals, is 20.5 points, the average margin. And just the stats here at the moment: 35 kicks to Uraidla, 32 kicks to Mount Barker.
Yeah, well read by Aitchison. Little wedge kick forward. Cashel. That is a very strong mark. Second grab, bite at the cherry by Cashel.
And one of the reasons that happened is Uraidla finally made the decision to man up that loose behind the play, which meant there wasn't an extra man around the contest inside 50s. And
great work by Joel.
Was able to take that mark.
So the former Wasanga boy from Kangaroo Island, respect time at South Judas, has a chance here to kick his third for the game, boys. And in the context of a low-scoring game, he's been a shining light up forward for the Barkaroos. So about 30 metres straight out in front, Longwood Road end. You can see on the vision here. He's back on the kick, but he's pulled it a little bit for a minor score. So the Roos now have a 1-5 if they've kicked straight. Perhaps the game's all over. So as Benny Goldfinch said, still life pulse beating here. 7-7 Mount Barker 2-8 Uraidla. Trust you're enjoying Call of the Wild's global coverage. Hills Football League Division 1 elimination final.
Jaden.
Yeah, just 36-6-34, and well, if Koshel kicked that one, he would have kicked 3, and well, he's kicked 4 against Uraidla in round 9 as well, so he knows how to hit the scoreboard.
So half-back line, Uraidla. 24 minutes gone. Wilson. Undecided. Tried to get it to Timpano. who's pushed up the ground now. Turnover, Billy Stokes kick forward, 1-on-1 contest. You'd favour Mount Barker here. Hines brings it to ground level. Good pressure by Grouch. 30 metres out now from Mount Barker's goal.
Just interesting here, Benny. Like, reliable Uraidla, but just a little bit of indecision in their clearance work here at the moment.
Stoppage situation, 30 metres out directly in front for the Roos. Here's Timpano. Works the ball out. Just says to Jacob Ferrari, you run onto it. And it's gone out of bounds, out of side. Jack?
And the pressure came from the loose there. Kleinig, I think it was, who's now manning up, but they're switching those loose men up behind the footy, Mount Barker.
And just don't forget, post-match we'll be having our awards, of course, most effective player for the iconic Dartfish beanie, and of course the Archies, and of course the snag of the day, the best goal gets that $25 voucher from the Lowe's Meat Company. So thank you very much for their support of community football here in the Adelaide Hills. Of course, the umpires, we've got to thank their sponsors, Cherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice through Matt Adam, Appel and Sports Power Mount Barker. In the meantime, it's the ball taken by
15 metres.
By Callens. Umpire Dawes speaking to the umpires. It's,
15 metres high, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's the three-quarter time siren has sounded. So for all their endeavours, Uraidla have not made really much impact. It was a 25-point margin for the Barkaroos at half-time. Now three-quarter time, they've stretched it slightly to 29 points. Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, 38 kicks to 37 in favour of Mount Barker. 13 inside 50s to the Barkaroos, 6 inside 50s to Uraidla. It's the first time in the game that Mount Barker have had more inside 50s than Uraidla as well. And I guess with the stats, the past 14 encounters in the elimination final, it was all against Uraidla because the fifth place team has only won 3 of them in the last 14 encounters. So, but still a quarter of footy to go, and Uraidla are pretty reliable, like Pistol says. So, it'll be interesting to see how they go.
And fascinating how this game's played out, because in round 9 it was Uraidla at 28 and they held that margin all day to win by 23. In round 18 it was that one quarter, the third quarter, when Mount Barker put their foot down and led by 28 at three-quarter time and held on to win by that margin. And it's been an arm wrestle ever since that first quarter blowout, 4-0. Mount Barker led by 19 then, and just an arm wrestle, and it's all tactical at three-quarter time. We're in for a pretty good game because it's still on the line, boys.
Half time, it was Kangaroo leading Kersbrook 6-3 to 1-3. Yep, that's right, Pistols. I'll just see if there's any update over the next couple of minutes.
Well, as we know, Uraidla, you can never write them off. In fact, one of the classic Sunday afternoon coverages in the past was the first semi-final at Balhanna Oval a couple of years ago when they came from the clouds to actually virtually pip Mount Barker. The last kick of the game.
Yeah.
I think Harry Allen involved. Steered the goal through right in front of us.
Yeah, I was going to say, right in front of us. That was an absolute classic, wasn't it? So,
here we go, three-quarter time. Kangaroo leading Kersbrook 8-8 to 3-6.
I know. Thank you very much there, Benny Goldfridge. So, Kangaroo, as I said, leading Kersbrook down. All right, three-quarter time here at Heathfield Oval, Division 1 elimination final. Sees Mount Barker 7-7 in charge against Uraidla Districts 2-8, so 29-point margin. We'll be back with the final quarter here shortly on the Quarter Wild, coming to you through Filming Footy.
It's funny, you're right.
Welcome back to Heathfield Oval. 3/4 time. Hills Football League Division 1 elimination final, and at this stage it's Mount Barker seemingly booking themselves a possible ticket next week for next Sunday's first semi-final. We'll play Mount Barker at the moment. The Roos 7-7-49, the Uraidla Districts 2-8-20, so 29-point margin. Jeff Pistola here with the Call to Wild team, Benny Goldfinch, Jaden J. Hill, and Ben Jordan this afternoon, special guest Jack Moore from the Adelaide Footy League. So without further ado, we might statistically see how it's panning out. JJ and Jack, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Pistols. Yeah, 32 kicks to 28, like I said before the break. And yeah, well, the first time that Mount Barker won the inside forward 50 count as well. So 8 marks to 6 in favour of Uraidla. So it'll be interesting to see how Uraidla go. The last 2 winners of the elimination final have been the 4th place team at the end of the minor round, and that is Mount Barker. So we'll see how it pans out, Jack.
This time last year, of course, Uraidla won through to a prelim final. They were up 21 at half time, down 4 at 3/4 time, and lost that. So a loss in an elimination final would be a regression from last season, but still 1/4. They've got the talent out there. Amato and Timpano, can they get it done? 4th quarter.
Jaden, Roos' last finals win. We'll just ask for that shortly. Of course, they went straight sets, I think, the last time they played finals. Won 2 finals since 2013, but new era, obviously, with Daniel Lackenby as coach.
7th last season.
Murphy, meantime, kicks the ball forward, so the Roos first real look at it to start the final quarter. Koshel cleverly taps it on. Can he run onto it and get his own ball? He's harassing Ferrari here. Oh! That was lucky. Koshel was ready to kill that one from the pocket, Pistols, as Ferrari clears the ball for the meantime out of the fence. But not the best kick. Oh, here's Timpano off the ground.
Yep, starting to have an impact on the game. Comes to Allen. His collar comes out the back door here to Nightcap. Lifts the eyes. Kicks towards the lead there of Turner. He's dispossessed. Towards the last one. Heathfield takes the mark in his 50 fake grade for the Roos. Puts it across here to Murphy. Murphy to Callens. So good possession football here by the Roos to get out of defence. Puts up to Titterman. So Patrick Titterman half-back flank area. Just chips it towards Aitchison. So set the wing area. Indicates it's going to go long, which he does. Target down his big highs, just with brute strength, just the ball. It's going to favour the teams. Oh, well done by Drew Daniel Grouch. That's written in the ground there by Croatia. Says. Held in there, so we'll have a ball up.
Uraidla just trailing their man in, just a metre or 2 behind, and they need to get in front.
So Bobliak got the ball to Murphy, puts it forward, Houlihan territory. Gretsch, Hines, taps the ball. Clever work there by Clyde, get around the corner. Here's Koshel again. Cruel bounce for him. Once again doing battle with Ferrari.
Titterman.
Handball back to Titterman. Tried the check side. Crossed the face out of bounds on the floor, as indicated there by the Academy boy. So it'd be Uraidla through Gretsch to bring the ball back in.
Yep, back pocket area. Just in front of the change rooms. So Gretsch looking for options. He'll go up towards Uraidla coaching group. Pat forms, off hands, out.
Premature whistle by the boundary umpire. It didn't look like it was out of bounds in the fall. I think the field umpire is going to come in and go the lesser. That's great umpiring. When there's confusion, go the lesser, throw it in. No advantage for either side.
So boundary throw in. Umpire Dawes blows the whistle. Ready to go here. Just a reminder, 3/4 time in the semi-final, knockout semi-final, Country Division, Kangarilla 8-8, Kersbrook 3-6. Big Giles trying to get it out. Handball over the top from Stokes, gets it on to Callens. Callens to Grouch. Grouch bursting his way through. Here's Houlihan, can he work his magic? A handball back to Callens. Callens has got Koshel, or go for goal. That's another snag of the day contender. And that might well be the first real nail in the coffin if there was potentially any doubt there, Jack and Jaden.
Second goal, as you call beautifully there, Goldie, for Sammy Callens. Just read it, playing in front, the male medalist in 2022, 17 games in Sturt, under 18, 6 reserves games. It's that cream that rises in games like this, and that might have just put it beyond the reach of Uraidla, Jaden.
Yeah, and Goldie, your last question. So the last time that Mount Barker won a final was the elimination final against Uraidla in 2019 at Bauhanna, where they won 13-7-85 to 3-13-31.
So our men in Walcott, Aussie and Phil Heinrich, another Dacos-esque goal by Sandy Callan, certainly this afternoon, running hot. All held in the centre circle there, so up on Morrison will recommence play. So Giles, Schultz, Giles over the back. Stokes, ground level, comes back to Stokes, gets the clearing kick. Aitchison in front, good spoil there by Edwards. Ball comes to ground.
Oh, he's got to pay holding the ball. Slipped over.
It's a bit unfortunate there, Jeb. So Murphy with the ball, wastes no time, puts towards Houlihan territory. Gress, body on body, in the end. Just too good on that occasion,
This
Houlihan.
forward line for the Roos is going to, if they get through, cause some havoc, some problems for Mount Lofton next week.
So the skipper will line up for his third goal here, and as Benny Goldfinch suggested, perhaps add another nail to the lid.
If this goes through, you just sense it could get a little bit ugly in the last little part of this fourth quarter.
So,
Done a great job defensively to the Roos. Now they're ready to drive it home.
so great vision here through James Davis, right over the shoulder of Jordan Houlihan. As I said, VFL Mark of the Year a couple of years ago when he was on Essendon's list. So deliberate approach here from the skipper, senses this is an important. He's come back, goal umpire moves a little bit, but nice goal on the board. Jake.
Down the roll now.
Yeah, they sure are, Mount Barker. So 13 kicks to 5, 4 inside 50s to 1, both the centre clearances as well. So starting to dominate in that area. And since Mount Barker's last finals win there in 2019, the elimination final against Uraidla, actually, Pistols, have a guess how many players do you reckon in this team now?
Played in the last final.
Yeah, last final wins for Mount Barker. I can have a bit of time if you like.
We'll have some time.
They get think music.
The Roos haven't won or lost actually more than 2 in a row all year. So they haven't won more than 2 or lost more than 2 in a row. And well, they're on their way to a third straight win to
Amato
break
meantime
that
clears the
streak.
ball forward for Uraidla. Timpano to front position. Kluvenek's gone forward. Dribbling kick. Roscoe Brooks just concedes the behind by kicking the ball through for a behind.
Joe, not take a stab, I'll say 8.
5.
5.
You've got to go higher or lower. You don't just end it like that, Jaden.
Need Larry Emder on the call.
There we go.
Price is
We
right.
could have got the.
You could have had a good time
We
there.
could have had could have had the call of the wild people just to send in their thoughts as well. Yeah.
Blake Fitch meantime kicks the ball forward to start the roll here. Mount Barker, Houlihan's got a player over the top. Run in, thanks for coming, Field. Showtime at the moment for the Roos, Jack.
Yeah, they're packed into the rafters up here at Heathfield and they're bouncing off them. They're going to have to do well not to jump off because Kleinig there running into an open goal. The work was done by Houlihan. You can just sense Mount Barker just having a little bit extra in their legs. Uraidla have had to work a little bit harder to get around that loose man defence that Mount Barker have employed, and they're just running out of petrol tickets. And a great season for them. They would have wanted to match last season by making it to a prelim, but looks like they're going to fall a couple of steps short.
So 7 minutes expired in the final term. Mount Barker have added 3 goals, and as Jack Moore said, this thing could get really ugly. Giles out to Callens, goes long, Houlihan territory, Gretsch the back, here's Kaichu. Last goal kicker lurking also, appealing for out of bounds, and he wins it. So everything seemed to be going the way of the Barkaroos here. Kleinig, get the football.
This will be for 2 in a minute for Kleinig, yeah.
Field or Kleinig with the last goal?
Robertstown Junior.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
Kleinig,
The last goal
16.
for Kleinig,
Yep.
So, has a shot, through for a minor score.
When you're up by 47, 8 minutes gone, fourth quarter elimination final, I think you're more than within your rights to have a shot from 50 out, pinned against the boundary lines.
Well, the way it's going for the Roos at the moment, everything they're touching goes to gold at the moment. So, Jacob Ferrari to bring the ball back into play. Not a lot on offer as far as loose players, so it goes towards the temporary scoreboard out of Coventry wing. Oh, good leap there. Good mark by Schultz. Good athletic young man. Quickly moves the ball across, looking for Jet, but Meanwhile, the whistle has gone. Looks like there's been a penalty upfield paid distance, so we'll come back to Schultz.
The Schultz centre wing out of side. 9 minutes gone, final quarter. Mount Barker starting to get the roll on here. They lead by 47 points.
So we might just quickly, and we've been blessed with the presence of the Hills Football League president, because Travis Lynn. G'day Trav, good to see you, and also obviously been doing the hustings over the last couple of days, so even though the weather's been a little bit windy, blustery, but be pretty happy with the attendances at both divisions, finals.
I've been at Div 2, so thanks Pistols. Always a pleasure to be here. Div 2 footy's been up and alive. There have been really good crowds over there. Good football being played, but like I said, really windy.
In the meantime, Houlihan.
Callan's involved once again.
So the Rouge just starting to...
Callan's, Fidge, and then Houlihan.
Just starting to charge away here, as we said, so I think the sands of time starting to run out for Uraidla in season 2024. So Houlihan, opportunity here to bag his fourth.
He's like an albatross or a hawk. He's just circling and starting to feed on that Uraidla carcass in this fourth quarter, isn't he?
So Houlihan, good to see him fit and well this season. Of course, had his problems of the pass for his shoulders, but up and firing. So as I said, angling here for goal number 4 on the 11th. Straight as a die.
Very casual.
That's the contract. So I said finals, and some of the football we've seen played over this weekend, apart from the wind conditions, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, the footy's been great. Like you look at yesterday out at Kersbrook, huge crowd, good football, Meadows. It was good. So, but today with Kangaroo are going to be strong in the Div 2, so they'll push whoever they play next week. It'll be a Sunday at Meadows. Saturday at Meadows. It'll be a big game of football.
And of course, hopefully you're getting everything ready for Wednesday night. Of course, the night of nights, as far as the Hills Football League goes, the male medal counts.
For sure, we got Monday night first though.
Of course.
Junior male medal count Monday night.
Of course. In the meantime, here's Uraidla going forward through Brazier, leading to Pano. That's a good mark. He had an injury concern, I don't know, hamstrings, but he certainly stretched them there and took a very good one-handed mark. So Timpano only the 1 goal for the game, but Uraidla have only kicked the 2. Himself and Trenorden, the only people to raise the 2 fingers. So Timpano, opportunity to put a little bit of pride back into the cabbage cutters as he shoots towards. He's got the legs, bit of push in the square. Has it cleared the pack? His teammates like it. Yes, indeed. So Timpano with 2 goals for the game.
Jaden.
Yeah, well done there by Tim Parno. So 27 goals before today, and had a hot patch round 7 and round 17 as well. So well done by Uraidla, fighting hard here, and it'll be interesting to see how they go the rest of the game. 12 minutes gone. Jack, your thoughts?
Yeah, that midfield of Mount Barker's just gotten on top, hasn't it? The likes of Aitchison and Callan's in there. Just a little bit cleaner, a little bit smoother, just reading each other better, and just looking slightly ahead to next week. Mount Barker, Mount Lofty. It's 1 apiece this season, lads, so it shapes up to be an absolute cracker.
So Hills Football League President Travis said, I don't want to be the bearer of bad tidings, but this very good performance by Mount Barker has got a little bit quizzical as to where the grand final will be hosted.
Oh, Houlihan out of the middle was Noonan.
How good is he for an in for him? Like hamstring late part of the year and all that. He straightens them all up, doesn't he? But yes, we've already told.
You do have a backup plan.
Yes, we do, and we've already told both clubs. So Mount Barker obviously has been told if they make the prelim final, the grand final will be Uraidla.
There you go.
So Uraidla already know about that.
So Houlihan, here a chance for his 5th penny.
Great work by Jaden Noonan in his first A-grade final. Out of the middle, so Houlihan for his 5th, as you said. Rouge on a roll. 14 minutes gone. They could add some more damage to this scoreline. That's a shank. That is a real shank.
Maybe he heard me.
Maybe he knew I wrote him in for that goal before he kicked it, not to delete that one out. He's got 4 though, and it's just that cream rising to the top, isn't it? Of course, former Essendon VFL player. You've mentioned that a couple of times, Pistols.
So Ferrari, deep in defence, puts the ball. Just playing out time there to Demons. Fidge, bit of a juggling mark. Wastes no time, puts it out wide to the
Great
Gecko. Oh, slinky work by Worthley to find space. So the former Madam,
Kosciel's gone deep. Oh, he
just
goes
a little
through.
red shot to the lead of Hines, and that's just a bit of a training drill there.
It is.
So
Tell you what, boys, the Adelaide show's just started. It's a little bit of showtime here in the fourth quarter for these Roos, isn't it?
absolutely. So Hines
That's where Jack.
had to get on the scoreboard this afternoon as far as goals. Has kicked 25 for the season. As we said, 5th year in the club. Recruited from Riverton Saddleworth. Because Central District's experience. Leans back on the kick. The big man. Straight through. So as Jack Moore said, party time in Mount Barker would suggest Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, for sure. 29 kicks to 12 at the moment, 9 inside 50s to 2 in favour of Mount Barker. So they're really storming home here. And yeah, like Jack said, showtime here at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see if they can kick on here and we'll post a really big margin.
Jolsey having a bit of a rest. Kosciel into the middle with Callens, Murphy and Stokes.
Well-deserved goal there. He's worked hard all day, hasn't he? Just running up and down. The third leading goal scorer in this side.
So Turner in ruck versus Kosciel. Kosciel wins it out to Callens. Callens to Stokes. Stokes in turn to Murphy. Murphy inside 50 for the Roos. Drifting in. Oh, dropping the mark there was Brazier or Gretsch. Ground level. Here's a chance for Hines. Tried to get it to Roscoe Brooks. Now I like what they've done here is put Roscoe Brooks forward. Try and get him a goal. Good move by Coach Lackenby. Ferrari clearing ball out of the fence. Final words from Trav. You thought, anything else that you want to say to the people?
Want to advertise next week's finals, Mr. President?
Where are we at prelim?
Well, prelim country is at
Meadows?
Meadows. Yep. So it'll be a good game there. So I believe it's a one-sided affair over at.
So that'd be Birdwood Kangaroo.
Correct.
And then as we have a shot from Worthley for Uraidla. Kicks the goal. Saturday Div 1, Blackwood.
Yeah, Blackwood. Yep. And then a Chunga on the Sunday. So hopefully good weather.
Head along.
Yeah, exactly. So we've had big crowds.
Yep.
I expect the same coming on as well. So Macclesfield with the grand final for country.
Yep.
And that Harndorf-Nan game, I mean, that is a must-watch. Clear your calendar.
For sure.
Clear of that through to the grand final, of course.
And Big Medal Week coming up, Trav. So yeah, juniors and seniors next week. So it's all happening.
Yeah, for sure. So Monday night, Wednesday night, you guys are streaming as well, so I'm hosting the night, so it'll be good.
All right.
Thanks, Trav.
Very much to HFL President Travis Lynn for joining us. It's the Demons. Not
No
going
worries.
about
See you
the
later.
fight.
Thank you. Have a good one.
So Allen puts it forward, taken by G-Bang. Oh, slips a
great.
high tackle. Finds bounces off like a pinball machine. Worthley
It is showtime.
got it out to Callens. Callens will come back to Coach Cheryl. Oric runs past for support, goes upside to Murphy.
Look at this.
Comes back in to Hillahan.
Oh,
Climb
goal of the day.
Oric.
That's a snag of the day. Each of them deserves a snag.
Jakey Oric with his second. And finish off a great
That's
pass
a
to
team
team
snag.
football there, boys.
Team snag of the
I
day.
think that should go for a team barbecue.
Yes.
The Band-Aids were just covering over the cracks in the damn wall because they busted it right open with 6 goals in this final term, not even into time on yet. They're making a mess of the Demons, lads.
So, sorry, Jaden.
We could be actually on for a record stat since 2010, so just stay tuned.
Oh, hello.
Stay tuned.
So six.
Well, they've averaged 14.5 goals a game in wins, and they might get there.
So rousing goals so far in the final term. Schultz dispossesses. Callens still working. Gives it to Stokes. Gives it to Gecko and Tom Worthley. Tries to get around. Run down though. Play on. Here's a big Hines. Puts it forward. Lurking Roscoe.
Get him a goal.
Gives it to Oric. Goal kicker.
Get him a goal.
Crowd sensing. Oric says,
come
I'll do
on.
it. Oh, it's smothered.
Get him a goal.
Brooks lurking. Going to get a hold in the ball. No. Comes out here. Racing away, it's Slade, puts it up the line, finds Kluvenik, who hasn't stopped trying all afternoon for his team. Puts it forward, here's Timpano drifting out and taking the mark.
So Timpano takes the mark out of side. 13-9 Mount Barker, Uraidla 4-9.
I'd also suggest, Goldie, a quick stat. I suggest this be Coach Daniel Lackenby's first finals win as a senior coach in Division 1.
Yes, spot on. Grouch. All right, the question is, can Roscoe Brooks kick a goal down the other end for the Roos? That's what the Roos supporters are thinking anyway. Here's a chance for them. Murphy Hits the ground, goes to Tiedemann. The Cousins to combine. Big Hines is on here. Fisted on cleverly. Koshel and Houlihan are out in their legs, but they're still trying to hustle. Ferrari, high ball. Hale, hustling. And it finds the boundary line. 19 minutes gone. Final quarter. Roos, 13-9. Uraidla, 4-9.
So 9-goal margin in favour of the Barkaroos. So they'll improve that finals record. So Koshel grabs it. Callan's lurking. Looking for support. Does it himself. Deflect off Grace. Whiten. Nykamp got it to shoot. Sorry. Here's Cleverneck. Still battling on the noose. Breaks onto the left. Puts it forward. Field lurking out the back door. Bennett's looking for support. Goes with the hand. Bobliak. Back door to Field. Goes across. I was slipping over the final moment. It was Tiedemann. Good enough to regain.
Well done.
They need the long
Well
out
there. Player out the wing.
Stokes. He's got a man out wide in Aitchison.
Let's go,
Brooks.
Brooks.
Wide. Brooks over his head though. Brooks lurking.
Go to Brooks.
Aitchison. Sorry. Oric.
Another one.
Oh, favourable. Oric. He's having a purple patch in the second half. And the Roos stampeding home.
That's his third of the afternoon, and make that 7 in the quarter. The party's begun, the champagne's popping. It's just an elimination final, but what about this, the confidence taking into next week with this fourth quarter, lads? How do you think this will translate into the Mount Lofty matchup?
As I said, it sets up a tantalising clash between the Mountain men. First semi-final. Barkaroo Mount Lofty rivalry.
Jaden?
Round 5, Mount Barker 1, and round 14, Mount Lofty 1. Sorry, Jaden.
Now 41 kicks to 21, 14 inside 50s to 3, so absolutely dominating.
60-point margin, boys. Who would have picked that?
No, I wouldn't have.
So, ball comes. I wonder if the voice.
Oh, maybe he did.
Speaking of voice, he'd be hoarse by now, watching this. Ball comes out here. Just
Great
haven't
job.
finished yet. Tom Worthley for Uraidla tries to find some space. Gets it to Fidge. Fidge under pressure, trying to get it back to Worthley, but Uraidla just like to find out. They're still keeping the ball in play, though. Well done. Just shows you the Roosters still haven't finished. Bouncing ball over the tap. Hines trying to tap it on. Here's Oric again, but it's hit the behind post, so out of bounds, but still in a dangerous position here.
And they say stats never lie, Jaden. You'd agree with that, I dare say. Intercept mark, but they're well on. They might kick over that 14.5 average goals a game in.
Oh, here
a
we
win.
go. Ross Brooks is the question. Can he kick a goal?
Oh, Cashel can. Easy as pie, that one.
Sharing it around now, aren't they?
How did he do that?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Well, how was he left alone in the goal square?
Keep going.
So,
Stop it,
how
Jake.
good by the Barkaroos?
How good.
How good, yes.
But just a shout out to Marshall Howe as
How's your father? Well,
8
Father's
goal, made
Day.
his senior debut in 2020.
That'll do.
There's been too many goal kickers to keep up with in this last term. We might be here till it gets dark. This quarter
8
might
goals, Jaden.
go beyond 35 minutes. Piling on the goals.
So, Dames, I tell you what, Coach Daniel Lackenby will be very happy with this. He'll be pumping at Howard Lane tonight. They're still not finished. Still time for a couple more. 22 minutes gone. Ball comes down. Here's Worthley, tracked by Aitchison. Worthley, the Uraidla variety, goes to
Right,
ground.
well, Jack and Jaden are currently just looking over the stats and everything. They've got a tough assignment here to work
Well,
out the most effective player in the snag of the day.
Stag, there's a couple of really good goals. Here's Walters, puts it forward. Kluvenek, I tell you what, he'd be high up in the most effective player on the ground. Lifts the eyes, puts us towards Timpano. Relatively quiet game for him. I might be off beam, but I don't know if he's 100% coming into this game because he has to have that usual spark around the midfield that we've seen so used to seeing over the season. Timpano, chance here for his third goal, which is a pretty good return still.
There we go.
Foot through for his third goal. So he has actually played some contribution, but what we've seen Jaden Joe.
Yeah, 24 kicks to Uraidla, fourth inside 50 there. So being quite efficient inside 50. The inside 50s are concerned in the last quarter with the goals scored. So that's a positive there for Matt Down as their season is coming to an end.
Question is, can Ross Brooks get a goal?
I think the fans here at Heathfield Oval want it.
We've still got plenty of time. How many goals we had this quarter all up? 11.
So good rousing end to this elimination final, played before
Yep.
a good crowd here at Heathfield Oval.
Probably 5 odd minutes left. Koshel in the ruck. Decisively wins that one. Down the throat of Ferrari, who slips over. Ruza hunting the ball. Koshel, sling tackle, free kick. Jep. They're just happy sitting on the ground at the moment.
Now Barker boys just be sensible about their season's continuing.
Yep.
So they don't want to do anything stupid.
Playing Mount Lofty next Sunday at Achunga. Next Saturday, of course, Harndorf versus Nambour United at Blackwood. And the prelim final for Country Division is Kangaroo up against Birdwood as Trenorton. I reckon that's a repeat preliminary final of a few years ago. Meantime, here's a chance for... Whoa, umpire's blowing a whistle. Everyone stopped.
It's going to be a free kick to Amato here, I think, Benny.
Yeah, Amato. Looking towards the pocket area. Brazier, is it?
Yes,
Off to the races. This is a rare goal. Just kick that
Still
forward.
rare.
Point. Yep,
With a nosebleed being that high up the field.
that's right. If you're wondering, Ross Brooks is currently deep in the forward line for Mount Barker. He's only kicked
25, I think, in his career.
25 goals. Kicked a great goal last year against Onkers. Unloaded a barrel in that game to get the win against Onkers. Short pass. Here's a chance for Callens. Can he work the outer side? He goes backwards to Worthley. Fumbles it, the Gecko. Throws the ball along the boundary line. Uraidla going forward. Oh no, that's off the backside. Here we go.
It's all working for Uraidla against the Uraidla.
All right, Roscoe, where is he?
So Stokes puts it forward. Brooks territory over the top. Good spoil there. Spoil sport by Edwards. Ball comes back to Watke. He's battled pretty hard this afternoon. Gets the ball to Watton.
Callens.
Puts it up, but Callens virtually takes an uncontested mark. Puts an off. He comes across the ground to Bennett's. Part of a very tight back six this afternoon for the Barkaroos.
They only conceded 5 goals. Took the hit from Uraidla. Took everything they got, and then they've gone bang, 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 bang in the final term with 8 goals.
Well, as you said, Benny, that 4 goals to no, 4-1 to 5 behinds in the first quarter really set up the
They did.
Barkaroos.
Here's Callens, meantime, got the handball out, goes back to him. Callens, the old 1-2. The kick forward. Brosco Brooks. Oh, he provided a good contest
good
to
assist.
Stokes.
Alright, Emmett, Cassell. Fumbles.
Get it to Brooks.
Turns around to imaginary.
Here we go.
Ross Brooks.
Ah,
Last touch.
good tackle.
The crowd screaming for ball. Umpire Dawes not in the
Not in the festive mood.
charity. Yep.
As good as Kosciel's been, he's been super unselfish too. He's held his own in the ruck and he's given his midfield first use. As I say that, he's well beaten in that ruck contest.
I tell you, it's Father's Day because Ross Brooks becoming a father last week. So Bruce Dawes not getting the charitable there. So Cassell doing the ruck work. Trying to get the kick away. I was spinning out of trouble with Slade. Gave it to Harry Allen, working deep in defence. I smothered, kicked out there. Good work by Fidge, still working hard, even deep in the last quarter.
And just a quick word on the season for Uraidla, a success making the finals, of course. Not able to compete with the top echelon in this div. The only win against the top 4 side came against Mount Barker. But still plenty to build on for next season, lads.
Absolutely. Now, I've got a number of lads who played in their under-18 premiership last year, graduating through
Yes.
the senior football this year, so plenty of positives.
All right,
Indeed.
Roscoe. Put
There's
him
a
on.
chance on the lead, big Roscoe.
Oh,
Putting in the big strides, just couldn't quite get there. Here he is, too high. The crowd screamed, no, says the umpire.
They looked at each other. You have it. And then it landed in the middle.
Desperately trying to get a goal on the board here for the much respected number 19. Hines flicks it through. Allen tries to get it forward. It's Bobliak. Ball held to him. So
Jaden hasn't made up his mind yet for Snagger today, so we're still waiting on that.
Here's a chance. Field dispossessed. Ground level is Walters. You can just see on the edge of the 50-metre arc for the Barkaroos, so stay tuned. Bit of suspense here at the end of the game. Jay will do his best work. So Schultz fists it forward. Here's Bobliak leading the race for the ball in the famous number 42. Stripes. Wheels around. The ball towards Field. He gathers it. Gives it back to Bobliak, return gets it to Sturks. Stoke gets it back there.
Brooks! Oh, Titterman.
Puts it in. Titterman. That's the crowd screaming. The Mount Barker supporters are turning on.
He's on. He is on.
They want to give him
He's
a
on
big
for a
Roscoe.
real short one. He's on still.
Big
They laid a shepherd for him as well, and he just
comes
couldn't
back
get the
as
extra
young
metre.
Noonan. He's had a pretty good A-grade finals to Pooh. Given to Trenorn, the goal kicker today for the raid. There hasn't been too many. Foot race is on. The two Roos will win it. Leading the race there is Heathfield in his 50th A-grade game. Gets support from Bennett. Right in the teeth of goal. Turns and puts it out wide and finds Tom Murphy, the Geck.
Yep, all right. Are we going to get another chance for Roscoe down this end of the ground? 30 minutes gone. Taking a mark here, it's Field. Field goes a short pass to Bennett. Roos cruising into the knockout semi-final next Sunday.
Into the last minute, lads.
So, one last chance, you feel, for the Roos to get it down the other end of the ground. And here they go. Aitchison, can he keep it up? He can.
Pick up.
Handball over the top, tried to get it to Fitch. Goes in and tackles. Be a boundary throw in out of side.
So those two games next week, you'll be there, both. It's going to be some blockbusters. Hahndorf fans, Nan and Mount Lofty, Mount Barker here on the Call of the Wild and filming footy. Can't wait for those.
So bouncing.
Oh, here we go.
Kosher.
One last chance for
Brooks.
Roscoe.
He's looking to put it to Brooks.
On the
Scored a point.
Diving across like a slip catch. Couldn't quite take that one. Entertaining.
So, in the end, a crushing victory here. 61 points. As I said, who would have picked that before the start of the game? 15-10-100. Mount Barker have defeated Uraidla Districts 5-9-39.
8-goal final term. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Jack.
Yeah, what a performance. It was all set up in that opening term. 4 goals to zip, 6 behinds for Uraidla in that quarter. They only added another 5 goals after quarter time, led by 19 Mount Barker at that first break. Still 29 points at 3 quarter times. The game was still there to be won, but Mount Barker were just getting on top, forcing Uraidla to use a bit more energy around the ground with their loose numbers and their defensive press. And I dare say it'll hold up quite well against Mount Lofty next week.
I think so too. Jane J. Hill will take us through it. Most effective player and also snagger today. Don't go anywhere.
So Coach Lackenby, as I said, his first senior Division 1 finals victory. Guess in his second year as coach.
Yep, second year.
Led him back into the finals this year.
Yep.
So,
And a bit of a shame for Uraidla. They were end their season with 3 straight losses as well after back-to-back wins 3 rounds ago, and they did start the season 1-3, so to make the finals from there is a pretty good achievement on their behalf, but yeah, a disappointing way to end their season for the Demons.
Jaden's just walking off with the coaching staff from Mount Barker. Not sure where Jaden's going. He's just going on, just chatting to everyone out there, Jaden.
Yeah, he's over there. Boys are shaking hands. That's one of the things you see local community footies. I was covering a game in the Adelaide League and wanted to speak to a captain, and he just had to shake the hands of the opposing skipper first, wish them all the best for their next game. It's just, it's more than a game, you know, as the old song goes. It is more than a game. It's
so we can
involved
see
with
that
the
Benny lurking.
community.
He hasn't got his
The usual strap.
John you know, his Kubras on, or his what are his shoes? What his special type of shoes he's got?
Oh, those Archies.
Yeah, well, he's got
Elite
the
comfort
Archies.
for your feet. Have you boys got a pair of the Archies? They are sensational. He's got, the goal of the day, I think, with Sammy Callens, who we're going to cross down to him shortly, and player of the day looks like Kobe Koshel. Just taking a couple of pics to put up on the Filming Footy Facebook page.
Beautiful. All right, bring him over, Jaden. Jaden will take us through it.
Comprehensive win, 15-10-100, 5-10-40, and even
Find
10-goal
that
margin for
Find
the Mount
find
Barker
that nice
Roos.
spot here at Heathfield to have a chat. Bringing them right over. All right, Jaden J. Hill's going to take us through it with 2 players he thinks done well today.
And we'll cross down at ground level to Jaden now.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks, boys. So here Samuel Callan's got the low snag of the day. Also, Kobe Koshel got the Archies and the Benny for most effective as well. Firstly, Sam, take us through the goal there in the pocket. Cracker.
I know. You just see the goals on the boundary, so just throw it on the beat and hope for the best. So probably 1 in 10 percentage, but we'll take it.
Yeah, fair enough. And also really good goal in the last quarter as well. Just take us through the game firstly. Good start by you boys, and Uraidla did hit back in the second quarter, but good game.
Yeah, we knew they would hit back. They're a good team, and come finals, they always play their best footy. So I think focus from last week was to start strong, and the boys did really well with that. So yeah, no complaints from us, and I think we got through pretty well injury-free, so we'll take that as well.
Yeah, good stuff, and yeah, Kobe Koshel, congrats, mate. Most effective player of the day, 2 snags and kicked 42 before today for the year as well. Take us through the game firstly, and then your year so far.
Well, I think the plan today is play our game. Like we've talked about it all season. We know we can do it. We've just got to put all 4 quarters together. I feel like today we really did that. Playing our fast brand of footy, using the handball, fluent game. And yeah, got it done today. My year, first year in the HFL, playing for the Barkaroos. I feel like really welcomed by the boys. I feel like they've slotted me into a spot where I'm comfortable and where I can perform, and yeah, I've had a great year.
And it's good to be with that forward line with Houlihan as well, and great to get some good delivery by Billy Stokes and also Samuel Callans as well, and Geordie Aitchison as well.
Yeah, great mids, great delivery, and it's really good to play against some good experienced forwards, work off each other and get better together.
And obviously you're really keen for your first A-grade final today as well?
Yeah, unreal. Love the environment out here, that's the word. Yeah, really good.
Good stuff. And Sam, for you, obviously you rate a really fierce rivalry, especially in the finals as well, since 2010, played in 11 finals. Take us through what the feeling was like throughout the week.
I think we just sort of wanted to focus on ourselves, not too much about the opposition. We know, as Kobe said, our best footy can beat anyone, so also just focus on us. We played them last week. It was a bit of a dead rubber match. We knew we'd play them no matter what next week, so it was just to come out, play our brand, once again, as Kobe said, and I think we did that really well. So.
Yeah, we'll just lastly ask both of your opinions about next week. Firstly, Sam, Mount Lofty next week should be a cracking game.
Yeah, I think they want to play the brand's footy, so it should be quick, pretty skillful game. So looking forward to it. Second tonight, but yeah, look forward to that next week.
Yeah, and Kobe, your thoughts, mate? Mount Lofty are a really good side, one apiece this year as well.
Yeah, definitely going to be have to crack in next week, and it's going to be a real tussle. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, congrats on your performances, guys. Congrats on the win. And good luck next week against Mount Lofty. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. As always, doing his great post-match work there, Jaden J. Hill, as you can see in the scoreboard there. Comprehensive win, 61 points. The Mount Parker kicked their season alive. 15-10-100 have defeated Uraidla Districts 5-10-40. Just look at the major goal kickers for Mount Parker. Houlihan with 4, Oric, Purple Patch with 3, and for Uraidla, well, Timpano with 3 out of their 5, which was, valuable contribution. Said Ben Tillman this afternoon, special guest Jack Moore. Jack, just give us a brief synopsis of how you saw the game.
Yeah, real pleasure to join you for this one. I expected it to be a little bit closer than it was, but Mount Barker having finished that one place higher on the table, and the experience last week of playing Uraidla, they learn a lot from that. Obviously, Uraidla didn't learn as much as Mount Barker did, but they won by 28 points, kept Uraidla to 10 goals last week and only 5 this week. That defensive zone, the continual setup of having, they sacrificed a couple of numbers around clearance to make sure they had numbers behind the footy. And the first half especially, it looked like Uraidla panicked, cleared the ball out of clearance when they could get a chance, came right back over their head. They were just faster, stronger, hungrier, and they covered the wings really well. And once they got inside 50, they took their chances. There was a point in that third quarter where there was a couple of set shots straight in front for Uraidla, which would have cut it back beyond, I think, maybe 20 points, 16 points. They didn't take it, and Mount Barker swept down the ground, made the margin about 32, 33 points, and it was all done from there.
Excellent work, and he's joined us back from doing his usual good work. Jaden J, we'll just get a few summing up thoughts from you from today's game.
It was great to chat to Sandy Collins. Really good game by him. He's had a really good year, like usual as well. And Kobe Koshel, well, yeah, he's been fantastic this year, kicking 42 goals, and Like Jack said, him and Hurleyhan have been really good up forward this year. So well done to Mount Barker. Great to talk to Samuel Collins and Kobe Koshel. And well, 51 points, I believe, Mount Barker scored in that last quarter. It is actually their highest quarter score against Uraidla since 2010. So there you go. And well, the 60-point margin is actually the highest elimination final margin since 2010 as well. So there we go.
Just interesting there, we saw the man on the screen at the background, the man who usually brings us all the vision, just sneaking in there. Put him on.
There he is.
There he is, the man.
We'll just quickly just hear your thoughts about today, James.
Just a great game all around. I think it was, I mean, yeah, obviously one side got up over the other, but it was they gave it their all. I think everyone did, you know.
Just a quick question, not HFL related. Who's going to lead next Thursday night, mate?
Oh, got to be the power.
Good on you. And I thought you were a good bloke too, but anyway. Thanks. So James Davis, thank you very much once again for his great work over the weekend. All right, boys, well, we've got to thank our sponsors, of course, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive and Dartfish, and of course the HFL sponsors, Work Locker, Mount Barker, the Courier Newspaper, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre. Got to thank our man Celeste for his good work here this afternoon.
Comprehensive.
Looking forward to next week, mate, when you double duty, of course, as we said, first semi and second semi-final, Saturday, Sunday. To Jack Moore, great work with you again, mate. Thank you very much.
What game you got next weekend?
Don't forget, filming footy, not only HFL but Adelaide Football League is the finals and the grand finals roll on, and live on demand, catch all the games there.
So who have you got next week?
Oh, next week there's a few grand finals happening. I'm not sure exactly where I'm on, but I'll be doing the Div 2 grand final the week after, which will be at Norwood Oval. But check the Filming Footy YouTube page, click on live, and you'll get a comprehensive list of all the matches live, including the 2 Big Hills finals next week, which promise to be absolute cracking games, lads.
Yes. Lovely work there, Jack. I tell you what, boys, we have to pull up our socks because we're not used to having such good-looking blokes working on the quarter wall. Thank you very much, Jack. And also, don't forget, during the week, a busy week coming up. Just don't forget Wednesday night, the night of nights for the Hills, the male medal count. You'll be there, Jade and Jay.
Yes.
Benny Goldrich will be roaming, and we look forward to bringing you all that coverage live and direct as the medal count happens. So after that, of course, next Saturday, looking very much forward to the second semi-final. Nan Bremer, who we saw yesterday, will be taking on minor Premier Harndorf, undefeated, of course, over at Blackwood. And then, of course, on the Sunday, as we mentioned, off to Achunga Oval to see the victorious Mount Barker side today take on Mount Lofty. Always a great rivalry between those two. So looking forward very much forward to that. So, Benny, thank you once again for your great work. As I said, Jaden, as always, just something special. James down there.
Thanks, Jack, again.
Jack. So, and Salish, our man, the producer here. To all the dads, hope you enjoy the rest of your day and you get spoilt. And I'll tell you what'll be being spoiled at the moment will be the Mount Barker Football Club supporters, because I've seen their side really put a flag in the ground. We're right in the battle here for this premiership, so interesting to see how it turns out in the next couple of weeks here on the Hills Football League, coming through Call the Wild. All right, Jeff Pistola on behalf of the team, signing off, and until we talk again, keep chasing your goals, boys. See you later on.
James, good mate. Well done. Good actually have some good weather for a change.
The time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-aside play. The boys and girls on my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a ram, a devil, a buckaroo, a broker, or from the woods. My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride, let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride.